Holy crap, BSJ is still going. How long are his tutoring sessions?
He says an hour, but it's like usually an hour and a half. He'll probably be done after this replay.
I
That
had
game goes
no
on for a
idea.
long time though.
Apparently, BSJ graduated from Cal Poly SLO with a degree in biomedical engineering. What the fuck?
Interesting.
He's a smart dude.
Ah, we're in. We've done it.
Radiant team ban. Dire team ban.
Dope.
Alright.
Unfortunately, the late start means we're gonna go late, probably, but we'll see what ends up happening.
It always ends up
Nebula
going late. That's
looking
fine.
to continue rolling with their series last night. Got the 2-0 last night against Pizza Dog. Hoping to continue this night. I can see your mouse. Is that normal?
What?
Move your mouse a bit.
You can see my mouse?
I can see someone's mouse. I don't know whose it is.
Is it moving right now? Where's it at?
No, it's just underneath the band thing.
Dire team ban.
It's not mine.
It's really weird. It might just be a glitch. I might need to just stop moving my mouse and it's rendered. Anyway. Hopefully we're not like spectating a game on accident somehow.
That'd be funny.
Oops. Yeah, it's gone
Some
now.
pretty ordinary bands, honestly. I don't expect too much to come out.
5
Grim
seconds
Band actually is a little surprising. I know Notorious plays that quite a bit. I have not seen Notorious, but I've
First
played against
phase-
Nebula.
First phase, I think Grim is common. It's not the
And
most
Amon.
out there band. Shaman is like really strong, at least based on the series I watched last night.
They take Rubik. I actually kind of like Rubik there. Quite a bit. It like makes Shaker feel really weird to pick, and it makes OD feel really weird to pick, and it's just a really good hero right now.
10 seconds remaining.
Probably pause 4.
Yeah, but that just feels like usually Rubik first pick I really don't like because it's kind of weird, but I think they're using it to like deny these Earth Shakers and everything, and I think that's pretty good if I'm not mistaken. So what they'll respond with is I have no clue, because I know Bulljax really likes his Earth Shakers.
I guess I don't like first picking Rubik just because it seems like a weak laning hero, so if you can kind of take advantage of that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's not the worst in the world, but obviously level 1 Rubik is like one of the weaker level 1 heroes in the game.
Mm-hmm. But it has some catch and it has some wave clear, so it's pretty well rounded
Yeah.
anyways.
Once you get a couple levels into it.
Ooh,
It's a
the Witch
Bulljax
Doctor.
classic.
I have heard rumors of Witch Doctor. I have not seen it. I've heard it's very good, but I personally have never seen the Witch Doctor picked up recently. I'm actually very entertained by
Bulljax
that.
likes playing it a lot. Unfortunately, we don't get it paired with Grimstroke, so we can get like the double coconut action, but maybe if
that'd be
Rubik steals
beautiful.
coconut. If Rubik steals coconut, we technically can still get the double coconut action.
It's true. Ooh, and then they go ahead and pick OD for themselves. Huh.
Decent stun for Witch Doctor, I guess. That kind of shows your mid, unless isn't OD offlane like?
OD offlane's pretty decent.
Yeah, I thought I had seen that was rising as well.
And then they alk.
Pretty popular.
Huh.
So that could be Witch Doctor Alchemist safe lane versus OD Rubik off lane, but I think Alk and OD could potentially go mid.
Dire team ban.
Quite a bit of flex, honestly. If it is like if they only showed their supports on dudes, then I'm a little worried for them, but they really have to make up with their backline squishiness.
10
'Cause
seconds remaining.
Don't think Rubik OD sounds great right now.
5 seconds remaining.
Definitely
They
gonna
banned
need a
the
stronger off
Pango.
laner, I think. That's might be why OD's going mid.
Maybe.
That seems like a pretty weak lane to put them two together.
Team
But
ban.
I don't know any of these players on 5 average dudes. Like I've heard of PMA, and I've played against Notorious, but I don't know any of the other
Use
guys.
these Glock. I don't know who Glock is. That might be a stand-in, actually, since it took so long.
10 seconds.
Potentially.
I could just look this up as well.
Radiant team ban.
Looks like they're just going for the classic ban counters on Nebula. Looking like it's most likely just gonna be an Alk core. Yeah, probably pause one more
Yeah,
than a
it
mid.
was totally a scam, dude. Octane clicked the link and he got hacked the same way. And then that's actually kind of interesting how that works though, because as soon as he clicked it, it just sends messages to all his friends.
Oh, yeah, he did.
Yeah,
He
no,
did
he
actually click
totally.
the
Well,
link.
I shouldn't make fun of him for that.
No, you
This
definitely
kinda
should.
feels
He
like making
definitely
fun of him
deserves to be
at
made
his
fun of for
expense.
clicking the scam link.
But it is
He
kind of
clicked-
interesting how as soon as you click it and get scammed.
I think something that's really sticking out right now for me is this Timber ban by dudes. This makes no sense to me. I think they're about to pick some hero that is like really susceptible to Timber because it just I think they're already pretty good against it. They've got OD, which is annoying, and they've got Rubik, which stealing his spells is really good. So this Timber ban feels a little out of
10 seconds
place
remaining.
unless they pick something that is just
5 seconds.
like they're gonna pay
remaining.
like CK or something. And
Dire team
I don't.
pick.
It feels really weird. We got. They probably need another support on this. I don't even know what support I would want in a Rubik OD. Sounds terrible.
10 seconds remaining.
Probably just more stuns. Anything with
5
stuns at this rate
seconds remaining.
just sounds good.
For Nebula or 5 average
Yeah,
dudes?
for
I guess
Nebula.
both of these teams are kind of short
They
on that.
also kind of need a go-in hero.
Alchemist really isn't going to do that.
Yeah, they need something to start fights at least.
Doesn't
I
seem like a
know-
great Wraith King game for them. Maybe 5 average dudes could get away with it, but
Radiant team pick.
Possibly. Oh. Oh. That's not something you see a lot. That's a specialty pick. This guy's about to pop off if he wants Brewmaster. Huh.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
So they're holding their support from Shoang, which is very interesting. And they have this now they Nebula has this good team fight where Brewmaster can play and disrupt everything while Alk is kind of doing his thing. Because if Alk gets imprisoned, their fights are going to be really rough. But if Brew's able to kind of intercept this OD and just mess around with their team, then I think he can really, really screw up dude's draft. I actually kind of like it, and it makes them like you don't really want to pick Monkey into Brew.
Team pick.
They go Ogre. That's interesting. Well, yeah, that does give them the front line that I wanted them to have at least, because they really had the 2 ranged backliners.
10 seconds.
I'd imagine it is the OD 3 now, because
5
I don't think
seconds
it's Ogre
remaining.
3 at all.
I mean, you could maybe
So-
do like an Ogre 5. Where does the Rubik fit into this, though?
Nowhere. I seriously think the Rubik was more or less just, I don't want you to pick Earthshaker or OD, so I'm gonna pick Rubik, and
then
then
pick
I'm gonna
OD,
take my
though?
choice. Yeah, I do think that's what it was, really.
It seems like kind of a... I think if you pick like a right-click heavy safe laner, Jug's banned, F. Troll is gone, Ursa's gone. All your good combos with Ogre are basically gone.
It's that or they're gonna go some flash farming hero. Wait. What? Alright. Nebula's won the draft. They've confused me. That's like the hardest draft
It's
to
a
play
support
into.
Brew plus offlane Sand King.
Is it?
It's got to be support brew. I don't know how else you lane this. And the only
I don't
place I've
either.
seen brew is either off lane or like pause 4.
5 seconds
I've never
remaining.
like I've only ever seen Brew pause 3. I've never seen like I've seen Sand King pause 4. I haven't seen Brew pause 4.
Oh my
I have no
god.
idea.
The third friend on my friends list got
Oh,
hacked.
you got another one?
3 times, dude. I have to let me
Ooh,
message
Slark.
Joe.
Well, yeah, that is that's actually a pretty good pick. They have Ogre Bloodlust to benefit the Slark. Slark pretty good into Brewmaster. Um, he's not exactly the like it's not the worst in the Sand King, but it's not like Sand King stomps Slark either. I believe Slark matches up well into Alk, and I think Witch Doctor is the exact same thing. Slark heals, Witch Doctor needs him to not heal. So Maledict doesn't do shit. Really like the Slark pick
10
actually.
seconds remaining.
I'm still confused by Nebula's draft. It just doesn't make sense to me what they're gonna do, which is usually a good thing. Being unable to know what the enemy's gonna do is usually really good, but I'm just confused. Like it's giving me a headache looking at. I actually don't know. The banned Blood. Looks like they're just trying to get Slark counters out of the way.
5 seconds remaining.
Oh, the Timber pick was because Captain Cobra's the Timber player. That's right. Now I remember. Cobra just plays a shit ton of Timber.
Team back.
It's a specialty pick. They ban SF. And DP's banned. Yeah, they're looking to wrap it up with a mid.
10 seconds remaining.
Hmm.
Radiant team pick.
Flesh ban. That seems reasonable. What are they? They really don't have anything that hits towers. I guess OD will build Meteor Hammer, but otherwise they really don't have anything to do tower damage. And they just took out 2 of the heroes that do tower damage in the game.
Slark
10
doesn't.
seconds remaining.
Well, yeah, OD plus Meteor Hammer. Let's try.
Slark doesn't really hit that. Like they
No,
ban
he
left
doesn't.
DP.
I'm just thinking like Slark into 2 strength heroes isn't terrible, but Brewmaster isn't necessarily a hero that you're gonna like sit there and right click. So like Sand King Brew is still pretty decent into Slark.
Yeah, but all of Brew's spells get purged from Slark.
Yeah, it is true.
Pretty
but
bad.
it's just gonna make him harder to kill. Birdman, Brewmaster. Birdman, you don't even play. Fuck out of here. I'm just thinking you like pop all. And I don't think you get stats from the Brewlings, right?
No you don't, I'm pretty sure.
So it kind of feels bad hitting those, or at least inefficient. Mars picked up last. It's good against 3 of the heroes. 2 of the heroes.
10 seconds remaining.
Brewmaster, Sand King, or maybe Brewmaster. Sand King, of course, can just stun outside of the arena, but
Yeah,
still really don't have push, like you said.
yeah, they're really lacking. It is the OD mid, it looks like, because I doubt they're running Mars mid. Which, I want to see what they pick here. Storm?
You may now select your heroes.
I like that pick, actually, quite a
Yeah.
bit.
Is this a Storm meta? That's gotta be your mouse, dude. It's still on my screen.
What?
There's so many weird things happening. Maybe Steam's...
No, it's not my mouse, I
Is
swear.
it above Panda right now?
No, it is above Slark right
Okay,
now.
this is a mystery person's mouse. Maybe I'm in player perspective mode.
That could be it.
Anyway, what do you... Storm last pick. Slark... I guess it kind of counters the Slark, but maybe Slark just buys Manta early on.
Well, I see it as their solution to this OD, because
10 seconds remaining.
going through what I think's gonna happen in this game, right? Like coming into these fights, we have Odie who just wants to sit in the back and he's gonna astral someone and just be annoying. And we have Storm who can just jump him. Well, I don't think it's like a free Storm game. I don't think at all this is free. Like Mars is gonna build a Yules, Slark's gonna pounce him, Rubik can just lift him, Odie can still imprison and Meteor Hammer him, and Ogre has an instant stun. So like I don't think Storm is free here, but its job in the game to jump and disrupt the OD and all of the backliners. Catching Slark with like a Orchid on waves is really huge. I think it's a good pick, although I just think Nier has to play very well to make it work.
It's a typical Nier game, typical Nebula game. A lot of the
Yeah.
I don't think there's like a ton of pressure on Nier to perform in this game. Just get like before 20-minute Orchid, maybe before like 25 minutes, and you can still like have an impact if the game is going terribly. But high expectations for Nier just based on its history.
I think the game is really just on Fume to get his items, because I don't see Nebula really losing a fight if Alk has like Blink Abyssal. I think it's really hard for them to lose if Alk just blink deletes someone from the fight, especially if it is OD. Like if it's OD, if it's anyone, if he is able to delete him from the game, then I think they just win every fight. Slark might be a little slippery, but I think
what's the
Slark has
build
to
up
do
for
a big job.
Alchemist? Do you think?
What's up?
What's the build up for Alchemist? Do you think?
Usually right now I see people going like Battle Fury S and Y, I believe. S and Y is
like
very
every
good for the
single
game.
Yeah.
S and Y is actually really huge for this game, although I also think he just needs BKB. I could be completely wrong about that, but
I've seen people do that before, especially an Alchemist as a hero. You can get away with it. They don't have too greedy of a lineup either, which is also kind of beneficial for the Alchemist here.
yeah, I think that he's most likely just going to get his Battle Fury. He's going to get an SMY and an Abyssal. I don't know where the Abyssal will fit in, but I know it'll be there eventually.
To battle.
I'm sure he'll go a Blink just because the upgraded Blinks are really good. But I think this is Alk's game to win. It's Storm's game to like perform really well and be a little flashy.
Dudes, you know that Alchemist probably has a lot of weight on him. Do you just look for him in the mid game? You just can't let this guy farm the triangle, you know, post 10 minutes.
I think that Slark has to be extra aggressive. He's gonna have to get out of this lane bot, which is a little unfortunate, and he's got to take top, and they've got to just control the jungle. They really have to. Mars isn't really gonna push Alk out of lane insanely hard. It might actually be a little bit harder for Mars to do that. I'm actually really excited to watch that lane. But OD, he's gonna hit a spike. He needs to just be on this Alk's ass.
So
That or he needs to be on Storm's ass.
kind of feels like 5 average dudes really need to be on their feet for most of this game then, right? Like looking for fights constantly. You can't really like sit and farm for an extended period of time past the laning stage.
Yeah, I think that when it comes down to who has an easier job in the game, I think Nebula's draft is just easier to execute in the end.
I would agree with that. It sounds like it so far. Notorious
We've
eventually rotating bottom, and we do get the Slark plus Ogre. Not the greatest combo, but still Bloodlust kind of helps you out a bit once you get that value.
Yeah, he's got the Bloodlust attack speed. It'll work, you know.
That's 7%. Move speed is nice too, but then the plus 30. Could have maybe even gotten away with the Lifestealer if they wanted to, but Lifestealer's kind of in a weird spot. Although I have been seeing it get picked more often.
I think Lifestealer would be really bad into Alk though. So.
Oh yeah, the Agi hero.
He would just get shredded. Also making it a better Storm game too.
Mid lane though, Nier versus Peripheral. Essentially tied right now. You're just going for the early level in Static Storm or Static Remnant.
Yeah, I know
1-1-1
nothing about
build.
mid matchups at all.
Yeah, I'm kind of bad when it comes to that too. I guess I've watched enough so I can kind of like tell what's gonna happen. I think a lot of it, listening to BSJ too, a lot of it comes down to like the first couple waves here. It's normally when Nier starts to take over, and they're essentially tied right now. It's a good showing for Peripheral.
And I'm just trying to think like who benefits more from having like just being more neutral, and
I mean,
I'm not really sure.
Storm is a hero that snowballs more than OD. I think maybe not in the current patch, but historically that has been the case.
Yeah. Oh, Acid Rain's gonna snipe a courier bot,
A
maybe?
decent amount depends on his Orchid
it's
timing. I don't think he has the space for this. He's gonna
He
tank 2 of
doesn't.
these
Holy shit, he's
creep
got 2
waves
creep
too.
waves on him.
He doesn't want to tank the Ignite
Oh
from
my
Notorious, just going for the TP out. Is gonna
Oh wait, no,
eventually
Cobra's
double
going
wave.
for it.
Cobra going underneath the tier 1 does have Sandstorm. They do not have a
Holy
sentry right there, but he
shit.
does have to commit Sandstorm, so that's on cooldown for another 30 seconds since it's only level 1. He's gonna get triple waved on the Sand King here.
Oh, there's so many creeps here.
I mean, Sand King's not bad at killing that many creeps, but he just needs a couple more levels in the Sandstorm, and especially
Yeah.
with PMA jumping and getting a couple of right clicks into Acid Rain. If they can keep him slowed down, they might be able to commit for this, but they're not going to chase past the tree line.
I believe
Notorious turning
Slark did
around
miss
as
an
well.
entire wave for that as well, so that feels really unfortunate.
Level 3.
Getting-
I think you give Captain Cobra solo XP for this too.
Oh yeah, you definitely do. That's a lot of XP. And he's gonna burst it with Caustic too. It's
Oh, I
really
can't
important
click
that
on
they deny
heroes.
these creeps. Oh my god! They just lost almost all their HP from that. Instant level 3.
Instant Caustic,
Top.
Yeah.
Bulljack's
Beast of the East
dropping.
picking it up. Bulljack's gone. And speaking of that too, Fume's also doing pretty well.
Yeah, top CS right now. That's pretty big. He is going to pick up the Ring of Health. Looks like it is just going to be the Battle Fury rush that I expected. Nothing more, nothing less. And I don't think that he is ever going to have a rough game now. If you take a look at his region, Fume is set for the game. Like, his entire laning stage is just confirmed good now. He has the Ring of Health, he still has some tangos, he has a salve, and he has a stick. He has so much.
Oh, yeah, I am totally... There's like a glitch with Overwatch where if you do Overwatch right before you cast a game, apparently it leaves you in player perspective. I need to reconnect to the game, I think. Hold on.
That's all good. I give you the play-by-play. Basically, Ogre ended up dying bot. PMA is being pushed under tower by Acid Rain, just being harassed. PMA, nothing to do about it. Ogre TPing back in, and looks like nothing will come of it.
That's better.
Top lane,
Okay.
we've got Fume taking his stack, but we have Beast of the East not letting it go, spearing up and fade bolting most of it, stealing it right out of Fume's hands.
Been to the 5-minute runes too. Notorious looks like he's gonna get this. 3 runes to 1. Nebula. Actually, it's gonna be 4-0 because they have the last rune on the high
Oh,
ground there.
no runes with an Elk. That is sad. You gotta cry.
Unfortunate
You gotta
there for
cry about
Fume.
that. OD with his first big rotation, and
It's not even level 6
gets a
yet
kill.
either. He just straight right clicks into the panda.
he is rushing Meteor Hammer as well. That was a slow walk. He didn't even have like a haste rune or anything, but yet he's still on. He's actually gonna have more XP than Near after this. He got the kill and he still has some creeps from the leftover wave, so he's actually just on par with Near still.
Mars being on top right now is pretty good too for CS, who at least are keeping the Alchemist down. Fume being second. I mean, it's probably too early to look at net worth, but it's also kind of telling. Mars and OD on top. Fume starting to fall a bit behind in terms of XP as well. And as soon as Beast of East gets level 6, I think they can just get aggressive. Go on Fume.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be their time to go on Fume for sure. It's not gonna come very often where you're able to kill him at all. I know that Bulljax will feed in that lane if he hits 6 and he goes on him. I don't think there's ever a way that he doesn't. But we have Captain Cobra. He is going the Sandstorm max build to just try to farm up.
Yeah, I think it's the right call to not level Epicenter as well.
Yeah, he understands. He's not in a great matchup, and there's not much he can do about it other than just play to farm. And he is getting the most out of this lane while not being chain killed. Actually putting him top CS right now.
They're going to rotate back to Captain Cobra, get a leech on top of him. Running out of mana, doesn't quite have enough for the stun, but without Dust, they can't really commit for a kill in the same.
Ooh, he went Veil.
It's good against 4 heroes, 3 heroes in this game. I think OD also has the Astral for a save. But it's nice against Mars. You just have to wait and see when he picks this pipe up. I assume he's going to be going for that pretty soon, unless this is like Yule's first item.
It should be Yule's.
Maybe like
Yules
a
lets you
naked
catch
hood.
Storm. I don't know. It just doesn't feel like that's gonna be very useful yet. In the past when I've built Sand King Vale, it just doesn't feel good.
He's up to level 6. They might think about diving Fume right here, just walking in, popping down the ultimate,
Yeah.
not quite hitting the spear
There's
yet.
the ult,
Actually,
but oh
Bulljack's
no!
making
No, the
so
chain
much
stun!
space
Fume gets his
with
ult
the
off!
coconut. And Fume lives. Just hit
Oh
level
my
6
gosh.
right then. Not gonna die at all. Beast of the East actually taking more damage to the Maledict there. And the coconut at a perfect time for
Oh, my
Bulljax
lord.
keeps the spear from coming out as well.
I love coconuts, dude. Holy shit, that
Gonna
was beautiful.
try and dive for Bulljax now. The spear connecting underneath the tier
Oh,
1 needs one
he's
more
gonna
right
get the
click,
last
gets the
auto.
kill. There is no unstable concoction, so Fume just has to watch his teammate die.
Oh.
And mid lane as well. Acid Rain getting the hammer dropped on top of him. Near getting super low, but with the DD plus the bottle, he
No
can
way.
get back onto the high ground. Might try and go for CB as well, but I don't think that kill is possible with how low mana he has. That's a kill on OD as well.
Really good. That kill on OD is huge, and he's gonna get his bottle refilled by Bulljax and a free salve. That is basically the equivalent of getting a regen rune after
yeah,
that.
Alchemist starting to catch. This is basically like Alchemist games to a T. Just go to the jungle whenever you feel
Whenever
unsafe.
you feel sad, yeah,
Yeah.
you just feel sad, go to jungle.
Not going to the triangle quite yet, but I think... Are they stacking for him too? No, this is Acid Rain with a huge neutral or small camp stack over here in the mid lane.
Yeah,
but
Bulljax is stacking though. Bulljax is
trying to
stacking.
beef up
a
him. We do lose
shitload of
near. I
runes.
accidentally missed that call.
Oh, it was the meteor hammer. There's not much he can do into it, honestly. They've spotted out the stacks now. Fume not very happy about it. He's gonna run down Rubik for a second. D-wards their ward. And looking to just continue taking his stacks before they come and steal them.
Bottom lane, we do lose the Sand King. Mars Arena being popped this time, and a little bit more success for Beast of the East as they rotate a couple bottom, not a way to stun out. Mid lane, they're going back onto the OD, near jumping in, going for the pull, does get banishment on the second
going
stun.
for the meteor hammer, too.
Connects on one. They might get the
Is he
return
gonna get the
kill
kill?
onto the Panda. Can't quite do
Oh, my
anything
lord.
afterwards there. Peripheral not
Oh
quite
my
dead.
gosh,
Near
no, he's gonna get
completely
out,
of
too.
mana. Can't dive any further. And Peripheral survives. The Meteor Hammer strat works. Needed that Thunder.
What a man! Just manned up on him and meteor hammered.
What an item, dude. What a fun item.
All I see right now, and like what I'm looking at, is I see Alk hitting jungle creeps very happily.
He's eventually gonna go to the triangle here too. Did give near that neutral camp stack, but I think Alk also got a ton of stacks in his own jungle as well from Bulljax, so 81 CS for Fume. He's just immediately on top, up by essentially 20 CS. Now's the time to go over to net worth, and not surprising, Fume on top, but still less than 1k gold lead for 5 average dudes. Rest of the team sort of slow to catch up. Near, of course, having the death there, pretty big. Peripheral surviving that mid lane engagement too.
Yeah, it's gonna. I don't
Trying to
know
go
how
on the
much
bottom
lead
lane.
they'll go.
Notorious
They've
getting
got
pulled
the
as well. The
ogre.
Astral offensively there. Slow him down.
Well,
At least Coconut connecting on Peripheral. Near jumping forward. Doesn't have another pull. You got the Maledict
Oh, he's
on
going for
Peripheral
the
as well.
Meteor Hammer again.
Gonna connect onto one as well as the Mars Arena being dropped. They need more damage for Peripheral. But the
Oh my
Astral on
God.
himself is gonna keep him alive. Bulljax just trying to get out of dodge right now. Will get stunned up. I think that was the Panda ult being used. Yes, it was.
Yeah, it is.
PMA
Well,
thinking
Jax
about
is
diving
out.
does pop the ultimate.
Acid
we have
Rain
Acid
is-
Rain out of the Brewlings now, but
They
I don't know
got
if they
the
dive
Meteor
much
Hammer up
further than
again.
this. Seems like pretty risky to go much further than this, but they might have the Meteor Hammer combo.
Oh no!
Kind of missed the spear stun there, as well as the Meteor Hammer afterwards. PMA looking for the leave, can't quite find it, but I don't think it's going to matter. He's just going
He
to finish
did
him off with
find
right
it.
click.
Oh, but
No,
he's gonna
he
let
ducks
him
and
out in the
dive
end.
here. He backs away before he can get the last right click.
Oh, he
Astral
gets
save is
saved
there.
too.
Yet
Oh,
again,
no, if
Captain
Cobra gets
going
this
for
off.
the epicenter, gets it off,
Oh,
gets
my
the kill
lord.
on PMA. Did get stunned up by the spear and the Meteor Hammer, so Peripheral might be able to get away with his own life, but you did lose the Slark there.
Dire structures are fortified.
And Alk's got his Battle Fury now.
Notorious is doing what probably the rest of 5 average dudes need to bring like 1 or 2 more heroes here to contest this.
Yeah, they can't let this happen for forever. He's trying to block some
Yeah.
camps. Fume's spotting it out. Yeah, and he's already got the SNY blink queued up.
Captain Cobra's dead bottom.
No surprise.
Sentry dropped right on top there, and PMA making the right play, just going top lane, going to probably the safest lane in the game right now for 5 average dudes.
Yeah, so basically, OD has been just chilling on this bot side of the map for quite a while. What I think he needs to be doing is they need to really drop this tower. This top tower needs to go. It's really hard with Alk just free farming here, and now he's just here. Alk has not been contested at all, and he is going to win his team this game if he keeps getting like this. They're finally putting some pressure on the mid tower. It's going to be a little hard to take just because they don't have any tower push, and we're going to see that just Cobra TP's in. He's able to put his body in front of it and say, no, you're not taking my
Fume
tower.
rotated for this. Like, they got Fume out of the jungle for the meantime.
He's just here for the wave.
We'll go back eventually, but... I mean, goal slightly accomplished.
Meh. Now's your time to go for this mid tower. You see Nier, he does not have a TP on him, and he is in the bot wave. I think now's your time to push up while he's showing. Slark is finally on the top wave. He's going to try to take this tower. And creating this dual lane pressure is going to make them force and decide what tower they really want. Nier is able to drop the bot tower, opening up this entire area for Alk.
Mid lane, they might try and go into Captain Cobra. Meteor Hammer coming down after the Astral, perfectly timed.
Oh, he got
spear
pretty
to the
far. And the
way
spear back.
Middle of the
Beast of
river,
the
they're able to
East.
get him. Notorious running in on the top side too, and Peripheral. Feeling pretty happy about that. Gets a free kill in the mid wave. Still can't find the Alchemist, however, but they might dive for more. They have the arena up, and Fume is just sitting on the high ground here. No, he's
Yeah,
in the
they
area.
really need this tower to go bye-bye. It makes pressuring this Alk so much easier. It's the problem, though. It's really slow to take this tower because they didn't draft any tower push.
Well,
the
the Mars
problem.
Arena spear right back on the Nier. They actually might have damage for this. They
Oh my
can finish him
God.
off. It's so
Get him.
close,
They
but
did
Nier
find
drops
OD on the
as
other
well
side.
in the mid lane
Brutal
too.
popped.
He gets the Bruling ult off. I don't think he has an actual save. That's 2 mid laners gone. Right at the beginning of
the
this
lift
fight,
off
getting thrown up
onto
in the air
Beast of the
too.
East.
Comes the unstable concoction, diving forward back to the mid tier 1 on the Radiant side now. Running forward is Assassin Raid with the Blurlings, but probably doesn't want to go that far deep. Pause it
PMA's
for
able
now.
to take the top
Sandstorm
tower during
stolen.
all of this as well.
Yeah, Slark just shoving in a side wave at the same time. This feels still pretty good for 5 average dudes. Yeah, you lose the OD, but it's a lot of space for Slark, and you're getting Fume to show at these fights again. He's not just sitting in the jungle.
Yeah, Fume really can't let this mid tower go. He's got to participate and help him
Captain
keep
Cobra
it
dropping
alive.
again as well.
Yeah, I think Captain Cobra's been up too far in this mid lane one too many times.
I think maybe the issue with Nebula's draft at this point might just be they don't have a lot of wave clear outside of Acid Spray and Cinder Brew. Like, that's
Yeah, that's
basically
definitely,
it.
yeah. When you look at the problems, it's definitely, it does stand out quite a bit.
You can see 5
There.
dudes realizing that. They're just like, let's just shove mid constantly. Have Slark shove in a side lane. That's pretty safe. We know where a lot of these heroes are at on the map right now because of our vision. They're going to try and fight mid lane. Again, Beast of the East getting the Mars Arena all back on the tier 2, jumping
Got
in
the
as near
Geo.
back on the
Oh, but
peripheral.
they've
They
got
have a
OD
stun.
on
The
the
coconut
side.
stolen. Stunning up both of them. Peripheral might even continue to go after this. They've cleaned up Bulljacks as well, going for the Astral. Can't stop the Meteor Hammer. Will get the kill onto Peripheral eventually.
Nier.
Captain Cobra not going to drop either. Getting a stun back into CB. CB stealing the stun himself. Does get a kill. Beast of the East with the spear. Bringing down
Ooh, that was
eventually
a
Captain
good
Cobra. And I think CB is
juke by
basically
Rubik,
dead.
but it
He's
doesn't
just-
matter in the
yeah.
end.
It
Nier
looked
with a
cool,
nice
but
triple kill.
eventually it's a triple kill for Nier.
Oh,
and I think he's just gonna
PMA's
fall
here now,
immediately
though.
Afterwards, PMA running to the mid lane. All the way from top lane. He had all the time in the world, and especially with the ultimate, it's not exactly a slow rotation as Acid Rain drops.
Bulljax
Bulljack's
is here
trying to
now.
turn this now. Does get the ultimate canceled, and not a lot of damage in the Beast of the East either because it just gets tanked up by the Bulwark.
Oh my lord. A fight going both ways. I think it was really good. The clear winner is definitely the team that took the mid tower, right? Radiant, they got the mid tower. Slark ended up cleaning up the fight, which is really huge for them. And
Yeah, that feels like a
I mean,
huge
Storm
win
dying.
for 5 average dudes.
Storm still not to his Orchid yet. He's got the double Oblivion. It feels really bad. He actually died like 50 gold away from it. It's unfortunate. And all I can say is like, this doesn't happen if Cobra isn't dying in the mid wave.
Seems like they're doing a really good job keeping tabs on Cobra though. Like, again,
Yeah.
not a lot of wave clear. Basically, Sand King can sit there and Sandstorm, but they just always have Dust. They always have Sentries. They find that kill 2 or 3 times in that mid wave push, and Cobra is suddenly 2 and 6, and they've taken your mid tier 1.
That's usually why I say this Veil feels really weird. Because it was his job to keep that tower alive, and that just doesn't help. In my opinion,
One
at least.
blink after, too. What's the Mars at right now? This is a blink first Mars. He's not even going for the Yules.
Really? Huh.
Blink into BKB.
I guess he's not. They're just saying he's not the one who wants to catch OD. They are starting to get on Fume. They've
They
got
probably
the
just wanna
Meteor
end the
Hammer
game
into the
early.
Imprison. Oh, but
He's getting the ultimate off as well as
the
the stun
Sanj
from
is
Notorious.
enough. Maybe
Mir's
the
jumping in,
Orchid's
still
here to
doesn't have-
save him.
Or no, he actually did pop the Orchid
Oh,
onto
and
the OD.
he's
They eventually clean
speared.
up Fume though. A lot of abilities used there from 5 average dudes eventually get the kill. Acid Rain also popping the Bruling ulti. CB getting rained down initially, but I think he's going to be
This fight
fine.
is-
Brulings are kind of just getting surrounded by the Slark
they are
now,
gonna
the rest
get
of the team
Acid
from
Rain.
5
Looks like
average
right
dudes.
as soon as this ends. He's looking for a spear on Beast of the East,
I don't think he has
and
the space for this.
he is donezo.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
And Cobra is just pushing out bot. He's got his Blink now. They should look to make a play with this Blink. They've got Blink and Orchid on Storm. Or Blink on Sand King, Orchid on Storm. Now Blink Storm.
It looks like Dire
So they should look to do something. But this 5-man by
Radiant's bottom tower is
5 average dudes, they are pulling it through right now.
Storm thinking about jumping in near. Gonna get a cleanup kill? Oh no, that's the defensive Astro, but I don't know if he survives after this. Does go for the spear after, and just one right click from the Storm gonna be enough to finish
Oh,
off. There's the
that's
blink. Captain Cobra misses a lot of
epicenter.
charges from those Epis though. Will eventually clean up the Rubik, but still look at PMA go on the backside. Bulljack just getting melted by the Slark, eventually getting Mallet
Oh, they've
on
got
top
the
of him,
Orchid
as well
on
as
him
the
though. Maybe it's
silence.
enough. They've
But
got
I don't know if they have the
pullback and-
damage for this. They're just gonna turn it on
Oh,
Nier
no,
with the
Nier!
Mars Arena. Nier gone. Storm dead yet again. At least Acid Rain
Fume.
trying to do something.
Oh
to the
my God,
Mars,
Beast
but
of
they
the
just
East
don't have the
just keep
damage
being
for
out.
this. Beast of the East gets away, and it's a double kill for Peripheral.
It's another team wipe.
I don't think they find Acid Rain. No, he's got Astro
No
plus
way.
the Meteor Hammer, dude. Unless he jukes, he just juked Peripheral.
Oh
I
my
think.
God, this man's
Still
ankles.
jumping PMA, doesn't land the leash, but yeah,
he's
now
still
he looks
dead.
pretty dead. I mean, it was a good attempt from Acid Rain. It worked for all of 5 seconds there.
I believe this game is over.
This game is over unless like 5 average Jews just goes like, okay, let's go to the jungle for the next 15 minutes. Like if they could just keep this pace, it's smooth
I
sailing.
have a strong feeling saying they won't. Because they're playing
Wait,
really
they won't
good
keep
right
this
now.
pace, or they will.
Well, like, they won't just go jungle like
Yes,
idiots.
yes, okay.
I have a good feeling they won't.
Dude, I'm telling you, if this was the pub, Radiant would go just farm the jungle for the next 10 minutes. And then
Yeah,
be
they're
like, "Why
gonna
did we
take this
lose?"
tier 2 and they're gonna take Roche, and then I think this game is just done. Fume is still in denial that he needs a BKB, it looks like, because he's still building Blink. Cobra has only got Veil Blink. Meanwhile, Slark, he's at his SNY and Echo, and he's gonna get a Scotty. When Slark gets the Scotty, it's really hard for them to play the game. I mean,
Alchemist
this
is
Mars
kinda-
has his BKB. The only thing else he could even get that I'd say is good is the Yules. I'm not even sure where Brew's place in the game is anymore. Bulljax only feels like a coconut.
Hey, that's the whole hero, though. That's all
There's
you gotta
nothing wrong
be.
with coconuts. I like my coconuts, dude. Yeah, they just got this top tier 2 for free. They've got outpost control. They've got this entire map. Anywhere
Roche
where they
control.
go, they have Roche control. That is the biggest thing.
All the
They
vision
can take
got
that when they
too.
want.
Like, looking solid.
And more
for
importantly,
5
you're
average
3k
dudes.
up on your team against an Alk.
24 to 10s do eventually.
They're gonna go ahead and
You're
pause.
going for a BKB, but it's gonna take a while yet.
Oh my lord. Oh, we're already back. So, if I'm Nebula here, what do you think their play into this game is gonna be? Because they gotta be able to do something. It's actually gonna look like it's gonna be a double stun from Cobra, looking
Yeah,
for
Cobra
picks around
actually
the
doing a
Roche pit.
decent amount of
Fumes
work here,
going in, trying to stun up the Odie.
You can kill off
Notorious is
Notorious,
dropped.
and it is a decent pick, like right around the Roche pit. But Peripheral gonna try and turn this around.
Oh,
Silence
they got on
blink
the
in from near, but they
Oh.
don't have the follow up.
Oh,
to
no,
Mars
they got
Arena
another
coming
big
through
ult.
on the 3. Panda stuck on the outside of this 2. Bulljack's gonna eventually fall, but they
Oh,
really
they've
don't
got
have too much
OD now,
damage for the
though.
arena. Peripheral's still gonna drop on the backside of it. And maybe they
They've got
find
Slark
PMA
over
as
here.
well.
If
I
he's
don't
able to
think
get
they
out,
can
it
kill
could be
him.
really
No, he
good.
doesn't have the ultimate. Still needs to hit a leap away here. He doesn't have Shadow Dance up. Getting silenced up by Nier. He's able to purge it off for now. Leaping back into Nier, keeping him locked
looking
down.
like he's gonna make it out.
Does have Beast
He's got
Beast
another
the
stun
side
on
too.
Cobra,
Another stun
chained
from
with the
Cobra,
Fume stun.
looking
He's gonna
for
get
the Unstable
chained.
Concoction. A nice 3-man
Oh
stun
my
from
God, a
CB,
nice
but the
4-man.
turn there, they get the kill.
Fume's
Back
no
into the
ult
Sand
right
King.
now.
Captain Cobra dropping yet again. Fume getting silenced back up on a Notorious. Notorious doesn't really want to stick around too long. Is Fume going for the
Oh,
Unstable
no,
Concoction?
Fume, he's stunned up, he's
Almost
dead.
denies himself. It
Oh,
gets
my
close,
Lord.
but Fume gone.
Acid Rain, he's running away. And a fight that just
He doesn't have a
looks
blink
really
either.
good for Nebula just gets turned on its side.
I think they
They
can find
see
Acid
him.
Rain too. They have a blink on Beast to Beast. Yep.
Yeah, and Beast to Beast takes the kill. And it looks
Bulljack
so
might just be dead
good.
too. No, he gets away. They don't quite have the jump for that, unless Rubik has a blink. No.
And Bulljack's now, he's in a really compromised position. If he missteps, he can die here.
Do they have a sentry right there? No, they don't.
No, they don't see him quite yet.
Pod.
But he is in a really dangerous position.
What a play.
Bulljack. They missed him with dust. They missed him with dust.
Whoa,
He's
wait.
safe.
I didn't even see the side of it. How did that miss, dude?
They dusted like up here. And it clipped these creeps and it clipped those creeps.
Major.
Bulljacks. Holy shit.
I mean, that's a sick. He still can't get out of here though. He needs his courier to get here safely with a TP. He's not
Storm,
bringing
but
the
it
TP,
doesn't
it's
matter.
just the wards. Okay, he's able to get out.
The Mars is feeling like the reason why I say he should buy Yules right now. All Bulljacks, he's made it out. He's done it. What a hero. Oh, they found Fume. He's stunned up. He's almost lifted onto the high ground. They will
Without
have
the BKB, I think he just
Imprison.
drops here. Nier actually stuck on the cliff right
Oh,
now.
this
Can't
is a
easily get off.
huge
But look at the
ult by
epicenter,
Cobra.
just melting everyone. 3 down immediately.
Oh my lord.
And I think 5 average dudes just like. I guess the way
they let
Nebula
Elk
gets
get a
back
assault
into
off.
this is like, well, that, and they're taking fights without 5 manning anymore. Which is, yeah, that's probably the play early on when you're pushing mid tier 1, but when they have like a lot of more net worth and strength going into these later fights, it seems like 5 manning would be the play. Still haven't taken Roche yet either, which is a little surprising.
Yeah, I think this Roche should have been taken already.
Fortified their structures.
This is getting really dangerous. You're going for these pickoffs where you just don't have your vision. Like,
We have to take this abuse.
they had good vision up here. And now they don't have good vision anywhere. They've got like 1 ward. They are going to TP in to defend the mid tower. Cobra a little pressured here. Has his Yules now. No stun away quite yet. He is going to die before he can. And they're going for
Bulljack's
more.
is probably been
Bulljack's
here.
caught on the
This time,
side.
This time the Shadow Amulet juke not gonna work.
No, not this time, unfortunately. And another pause. Huh. Apparently a lot of people's Steams got hacked.
Yeah, dude. No, like seriously, it's an epidemic. Apparently you can fake the like Valve Corp US padlock in the upper left of the browser that normally shows up when you're like asked to log into Steam.
Yeah.
That's interesting. I never knew that. That's not even a real.
Just don't click the link.
Yeah, I mean that's the play, but that's
you
interesting.
just see,
Scams
never
are always
click links.
interesting.
If you don't talk to a person for months and they send you, hey, can you vote for my team? Could really use the support. And don't click a link. Sketchy links are bad. Yeah, so I do think that Nebula is starting to make their way back into this game though. It's still an uphill climb, but they're making it there. Alk's getting his farm. He got his blink dagger. He's being able to weave in and out of fights now. Nier is on his way towards his BKB, which is gonna stop him from just getting imprisoned and shut down. Brew's almost to his Ags, which is double ults, which is really huge. They're just closing in on a lot of timings, actually. There's these big items. Oh, looks like Nier account was compromised. Oh boy.
Oh shit.
Is this even Nier playing? Do we even know if this is Nier? What if it's not him? Yeah.
Basically, it messages everybody on your friends list and then nukes it. So.
It just deletes your friends. Beast not gonna find it. Too late. Oh. Almost caught the Alk before his TP went out. And look, we finally see them taking the control in the top, and they've got Rosh now. They finally made their way to it. Maybe should have happened like about 5 minutes earlier, but it's happening now, which is what really matters. And are gonna take it, and I'm interested to see what their progression is next. Usually what you'll see is someone will come and push this, and they'll smoke behind and sweep the map. But I'm interested. They did go. Nier went for the steal, and
wait, what did
all he got
get?
was a fairy fire. That's a BKB charge for a fairy fire.
I don't know if he's going to be able to get away from this. If we get another blink, Mars Arena, it's 6 seconds on cooldown for the blink.
Ah, but they smoked Nier. Oh no, I think they saw him. He's on him.
Get him here. He's completely out of mana. Obviously, you're not going to drain this. The leap actually
Yeah,
missing
they
him,
caught
so
him.
they can clean him up.
That was a BKB for a fairy fire.
You gotta respect the play for the Aegis steal.
Yeah, you gotta respect it though. That is factual. You can't flame the Aegis play. He had to go for it. It's really bad that they got this Aegis though. But once again, they have Sand King to sit in front of towers. It doesn't look like he's going to, but he is there. The idea of Sand King sitting in front of towers, and the fact that they really don't have any tower damage still. A little miscommunication coming out from Beast to the East and Refuel.
Decent jump afterwards,
and
though.
Brew ult is popped.
Like, that's just BKB down. You still have the Aegis, of course, as well as the Mars Arena being off. Maybe you can find a kill on Notorious.
I think this is really huge. Just the fact that they popped Brew ult. Brew ult's really huge commitment.
Brew probably.
Especially because he doesn't have the Ags yet. He was really close to getting his Ags. And now his ult's cooldown for 100.
5 average dudes looking like they're just gonna back off after this though. BKB gonna come on Outer World.
Cobra's looking for a pick. He uses his yours.
He already used, You already used the stun though. Blinking forward is Nier.
Oh, here
Maybe
comes
looking
Nier.
for a jump on a Notorious. That's
Nier's
about the
gonna
easiest
BKB
target
going
you can
for
get.
Ogre.
Defensive Astral there. PMA also super tanky in the middle of this. He's got the Aegis though. Should be able to leap away and still be fine. Notorious eventually drops as Bulljack's using his own ultimate, but
well, they're gonna smoke up as well. I mean, what'd they lose, right? Nothing really. Oh, they caught Sand King for a second. He's got the purge off in the end.
The Mars Arena
Beast
being
to the
committed
east.
again. It's not that big of a cooldown, but still completely whiffing there. Fume might even find a cleanup kill onto the Rubik, but can't quite get the kill. Maybe focusing down PMA, couple of right clicks again. It's just not really that much damage.
It's so hard to commit into these guys.
Cobra dropping.
PMA is gonna just fight the
PMA,
storm.
He's
getting low.
Astral should kill him. I think he's low enough. Yeah.
And they've got Bulljacks
Nier
too.
Gone. And he has no buyback. Bulljack's gone. Does have a buyback, but that's a super
That's
long
another
fight
fight lost.
They like push so hard there.
That's the OD strength. OD saved like 4 people in the fight. Like if you saw Fume, he was going for the Rubik, and Rubik gets imprisoned and he just kind of flustered. He didn't know what to do. He was going to kill him and he just doesn't get it anymore. Now they're gonna be able to wail on these towers for a little bit. Hopefully taking a set of rags. And it is not looking good for Nebula once again. They used the fort before the wave got there, and Beast of the East is ready to tank it first.
Yeah, near
His
the account
grapes.
got hacked.
Oh, it lives.
He
The
just
wave lived.
messaged me.
Oh, they saved it, but that's the other Acid Rain ult.
I think Beast of the East with the Mars Arena could potentially turn this on to Bulljack. Maledict's going to be annoying for Mars to deal with,
No,
but he has
Mars
the BKB
is...
coming up
Oh,
very
no.
soon.
He's gonna have
He has
BKB, up too.
plus
He's
the
not
Mars
dying
Arena
here.
getting astraled up, but OD
No
will
way,
maybe turn
he...
this after
No
the
way Alk
rules.
dies here. Oh,
It's gonna
boy.
be just fine. Fume gone. Captain Cobra able to stun outside of the arena, getting unstuck there. As Acid Rain able to get the second ulti off, but PMA just cleaning up Bulljack.
PMA's
They might
cleaning up. She still has
eventually
Aegis
bring him
as well.
down to the epicenter, but yeah, he's still got the Aegis. Even if he dies here, he's fine. That's buyback spent by Bulljax, but PMA still just out for blood,
He's
hunting
just
down
going.
here. No buyback on
He's
here,
still
no buyback on
destroying
the
him.
Alchemist. All your cores are gone, and Acid Rain is gonna be next. Both supports dropping, and that might just
I
be
think...
it here.
Oh, no. I think you call it. I can't see them winning the game anymore. That... Oh, Fume feels so sad. He just got speared. And... he got speared and insta-nuked and died immediately. Before he could even press his BKB. I believe this one is just over. I don't think
it is
there
too.
is. Like there has to be some like 5-man dive fountain shit for Nebula to win. Is everything okay with Nier? Okay, never mind. You baited me. It's pretty funny.
No, I don't think it's Team Queso though. Whatever. That's like insane. That's up to 5 friends now. What am I at? 4? I might have a record.
You might have the record.
Up to 4 friends. I also have way too many Steam friends. I'll probably prune it at some point, but whatever.
You don't go through your friends list at all?
No.
I've went through my friends list like a few times. I just delete people. All those nasty RD2Lers, you know? That I don't talk to
Yeah,
or
just
play with.
cancer.
I'm no longer one of them, and it feels good.
It's fine. You technically did master this for a
Reformed.
bit. don't know if
It's
that
not the main
counted.
season, that's all that matters.
Ah, okay. Okay. I see. Caveat there.
He is back in the game. Are we starting? Oh, they're saying sack. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, sorry. Apparently, the night of the biggest Steam scam in 2021 is also tonight, so that's fun.
Yeah, they should have scheduled their match around this. They really needed to look at their calendars. They really should have known that everyone's accounts were gonna get hacked tonight. I'm really upset.
Just don't click links that people Steam message you. That's the solution. Or Discord message you. Okay. Who knows if they've transferred to Discord, but
I still think it's funny. I want to go send my friends a bunch of those messages now.
they're just gonna tell you you've been hacked. Send them
That's
some
fine.
random link.
Like I'll get one of those URL hiders where it's just Rick Astley, you know? Just go around rickrolling people. That's pretty good.
Just kind of change. Yeah, you can like. Ooh, that's a good idea, actually. At least it's a wholesome scam and not like. I don't know what the objective of this is, but. Anyway, we wait on Nier. Nier might be having some issues. Cool item, not sarcasm. How do you do that again?
F10.
Oh. Oh. Holy crap, this is extensive.
Yeah, I know, right? It's really fun. You get to select an image. and you get to do it.
Creeps. And you can do like. I like how some of the neutral creeps, right, or like. They have every single ancient creep, and that's it.
Do they still have the Prowler?
Yes, they do. They do.
Deleted.
It's still in there.
What? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, you can do some stats on there too.
Imagine being so hated by the entire community that you get deleted from the game. It wouldn't be any of the other ancient creeps. Stupid Prowler account. No one liked the Prowler account. They are saying go now. Wouldn't it be funny if they first
There we go.
and
I'm
the
gonna be up there
Badger.
for 100 seconds. Wait, is that actually? Yes, it does. Okay.
Yeah. It'll be up there for a
If
bit.
there is no limit,
Wouldn't it be fun if they just unpaused and then called GG?
I think that might just be it. Full team wipe. I mean, they still have to push tier 3 plus barracks, and of course this is OD with Meteor Hammer. So
And they have the Meteor Hammer. Slark has his stacks right now. They're probably gonna play it safe and go for top.
you can't go bottom, of course. But that tier 1's about to fall. Oh no, it's just.
And they
a big
still have
creeper.
Aegis right now too. So like I don't think they can take another fight.
Dire's bottom tower needs some help. Dire's top tower is
It's at least 2 racks, which is still really good.
Do you think they could have ended? I think they maybe
Yeah.
could have ended.
I would have said the end.
Dire might have
At least get both tier 4s gone. I don't know about the entirety.
I feel
of the
like
ancient, but-
if they're in the situation that like if you're understanding what Nebula's situation is, right? Where they're losing almost every fight. You just wiped them in their base, you still have Aegis, they're down. You force tier 4s, what they do is they either buy back or they GG out. Like it's either one, and they can choose. And I think they could have just forced them to GG out.
Yeah. It kind of just seems like Nebula's fine with playing this too. Like, just stick to the game plan of trying to get Alchemist big. That's about all they've done from the start of the game. I don't know if they really switch up too much other than just talk about what went
Yeah,
wrong
except
with their draft.
Slark is closing in on Alk's net worth, which is a really scary thing to think about.
True.
We've got the Radiant team, 500 dudes. They are moving as a team towards the Alk in the bot lane. And Beast of East, he's looking. Is he gonna go for Storm? Oh, if they catch near.
What was this? 10-second BKB up on PMA. Acid Rain getting hunted, but not quite near. Also in the bot lane here. He's still got
he's
the
got-
Fairy Fire.
This
He's
is
still
huge.
got the stolen Fairy Fire.
bottom tower needs
I think you have to keep it, right? Like, you know?
Might as well not get rid of it.
bottom tower.
Should be able to get out of here though with a couple of zips. Doesn't have a
Oh,
TP
near?
for another 30 seconds.
No way Near makes it out of
I
there.
can't believe he doesn't just follow the path. Beast of the East.
Yeah. What?
He's right here.
What?
You get
He was right here.
basically
It
a
was-
yellow
it was a
brick
simple-
road. Maybe he just thought he TP'd or something, or he ran up but didn't want to chase it further.
Dire's bottom tower.
He might have thought he TP'd.
Well, at least they've got a creep wave here. They are gonna look to push towards the Megas right now. Nebula at least has another chance to redeem themselves. They've got one more fight in them. Alk, he's got his AC now. He's got his BKB as long as he can get it off.
Is AC really like the...
I don't think so.
Game
I really don't think
changing?
it changes anything.
I mean, it helps against
And they're
Stark.
looking for Bulljacks right now. Beast of East just coming in and smacking the shit out of him. That's already a hero down.
That's a 1v5 immediately. Did use
Ooh.
Mars Arena, but I
Oh
think
no,
you're
they
still
didn't
gonna
lose
get
their
good
creep
use.
wave to the fort either. That's the tower down. The tower's gone.
It's gonna
Oh, the
spear
5-second
in, missing. He
TP the
actually
East
mistimed
didn't
it just
predict.
slightly there. Peripheral going for the BKB into the Meteor Hammer. Classic combo stun through on
He's
the
going to
Notorious,
take out
bringing
the
him down
OD
to the
they took
epicenter,
out the
but
Brutal
not
before he
quite.
could
He
ult.
actually survives the epicenter on the Ogre, stunning in. They lose Notorious. Peripheral as well, getting hunted down. Fume cleaning
Oh,
him up.
no
PMA
way.
1v1ing against an Alchemist, but it quickly becomes a 4v1 as Slark gets surrounded. Needs to get out of
PMA
here.
needs
Going
to
for the
get out of
Brutal
here
ult.
right
He
now,
gets him
or it's
locked
gonna get
down. A
really
nice
bad.
two-man stun
Great
coming through
stun
from
by
the Rubik.
Rubik.
PMA now able to focus down at least one on the side. Captain Cobra falling. Fume wants to still chase here. Gets the unstable concoction away. Back onto the Rubik. Near without a mana. Can't chase any further. And it will be the two main survivors from 5 average dudes, Mars and Slark.
A little bit greedy. Beast of East kind of blinked in for a really greedy spear, and
It was a big balls play, honestly. Probably not one you need to
Yeah.
make, but got the team all
but they did
riled
force
up.
the acid rain buyback, which is really huge. I'm not sure it
True.
changed much in the end, but they held. I'll give them that. They held. Maybe it was the AC, right? I did see Fume start to lay into some people in that fight. It seemed really big.
Plus,
He's
like I was
getting
saying,
there.
it helps against Slark too, and that was like the big right-click battle there. Was just them two. Bulljax is just dead. Caught out by
Yeah,
the
Bulljax is
core.
gone.
It's gonna be a
Brew?
3v1,
Oh, no,
I
he's
think.
not allowed to
Brew
die
just
like this.
Dead, is able to maybe get the ult. No.
That's a dieback.
Down for 90 seconds, about a minute 30.
I'm pretty sure you just run in bot now. Like,
They can't wait for Roche with the timing, so just gotta push.
yeah, looks like that's what they're gonna do. Like, there's no point in waiting. They just have a hero on dieback right now. You're forcing them into a 4v5 that you'll just 100% win, because Brew ult does matter in the end. It's a lot of disrupt. You just lift a hero out of the fight. I wouldn't be surprised if Beast of East makes another ballsy play. He's got an Abyssal Blade.
Bottom barracks.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, that's
Oh
just
my
stun,
god, a
spear into
huge
the
pick
panda,
off on the Alk.
Immediately gone.
Insta-kill. He's got buyback. He's gonna buy back into the fight.
Is near. He's able to pull in 2. Mars Arena nice as well, keeping 2 locked in. But all these heroes that BKB, Fume can just walk out of it. Find Notorious with the right clicks. A lot of coming out from PMA.
PMA's
To
on
look at him
Fume.
just clean him up. He doesn't have the BKB anymore. He's gonna get locked down near blinking.
That's
And this is enough to
dieback on the
save him.
Alk.
A dieback for the Elk, down for 2 minutes. Bulljax
PMA's
drops again,
got
and I
it.
think that might finally be it. It's near gonna
They've
fall.
called it.
Max range leap there.
Yeah, that game's been over since they lost 2 fights in that mid
I mean, it was like
area.
they were struggling to finish that off, but I think it was over at like 20 minutes.
Yeah. It's just kind of how Dota is right now, you know? It's really stompy. There's not much you can do about it.
I think it really just comes down to that mid lane defense too. Like, so much was expended because Nebula doesn't have any wave clear.
Yeah. I mean, personally, I'm trying my best not to, like, judge and flame, but I'd be pissed at Cobra right now.
That is
Bill-
exactly that. What?
I mean, when it comes down to this entire game, right? Alk wants to farm. He wants to farm jungle. And to farm jungle, you need your towers alive, like, safely. And when you look at the draft from Nebula, which hero is going to stand in front of towers and defend it? It's clearly Sand King. And he needs to build his items so that he doesn't die in front of his towers. And his first item was Veil. And I just strongly disagree with that decision. But otherwise, I think he played pretty damn well. He was getting some really good blink stuns. And his epicenters were on point. And he was doing a good job shoving the waves. He just let his towers die, and it just feels really bad letting them to just take the map over. Easy MVP of the game. Easily Beast of the East. That man put on a show. 19-0. I didn't even realize he was 19-0. Did you?
I did not. Not even dropping once. 10-2 on PMA as well.
Holy shit. He went 19-0. He built Abyssal Blade Mars. That was so cool. He actually Abyssal Bladed the Alk and forced his buyback at the end. It was actually just that beautiful. I guess, like, it works in the same essence of I'm going to what's it called? I'm like trying to find the words. I'm gonna Yule's spear someone. I'm just gonna Abyssal spear him, right?
You get the guaranteed. No, dude, that's when you go. Magnus Shard needs to be on Mars, so you can do like the blink in. You like shove them behind you, and then you can spear them.
Uh-huh.
Because nobody is going to use the Magnus Shard. Let's be honest.
That is very true.
Magnus is in a really bad spot right now, though.
Yeah, he's not the best.
Who else?
This
is
guy
getting
plays a
hacked?
lot of Mars. I'm looking at his Dota buff right now. He likes his Blink BKB Deso Mars. But he pops off with it. I've never heard of this guy before. He seems really strong though. He knows what he's doing at least. Maybe I'll give Abyssal Mars a try. This looks like it's like the only game he's done it. Otherwise he would go like Sheep Stick or something. Looks like he's just allergic to Yule's Mars. I mean, hey. Preference is preference though. Yeah, I'd like to see the drafts change at least though. Some stuff needs to change. More wave clear on Nebula and more tower damage on dudes, but dudes played really well as 5, so I think they have a plan for the draft anyways.
Well, game 2. I think Nebula. Oh, that's hilarious.
Oh, we're going. They banned the OD. 5 average dudes has the first pick again. I wonder if they will go with the Rubik again now that OD is out. The man did play an insane Rubik, I will say.
It was nice, but like I think yeah, I think if I recall correctly, you had said as well that it's kind of a trap.
A little bit. It really is. It's not the best first pick in the world. Again, I really believed it was because of the OD. Like they didn't want them picking OD because that's just you steal imprison him and then you have a better in prison and a shaker as well. You just become a better fisher. But I mean, they picked Sand King into it, and his Sand King stuns were on point. He was just popping off on Rubik, honestly. Mans was on fire.
Mans was on.
Gotta give credit where credit's due. They banned the Mars. Beast of the East has been shut down. Changing it up leaves Shaman in the pool. Leaves Undying. It was Undying, Grimstroke, and Shaman are in the pool. Rubik again. They do go the Rubik. Probably gonna see. Probably Shaman. I'd imagine we see Shaman, but I'm not sure. Because if Rubik gets a hand on one of those disables, it can be devastating.
Okay. Wait. What? Didn't we just say this was a trap?
They did go the Shaman.
Badger's super high on the Shaman right now too, but I think Rubik's actually decent into Shaman. You can basically get the guaranteed
I agree.
shackle
If you
steal.
get one of his disables, it can easily be worse than having Shaman. But Snakes gives them the tower pressure, so it is very good, and I know that Shard is very powerful as well. So I just think the hero overall is good. Just good pick. I think it's just a good pick to have. Again, I think Rubik's just to dissuade like an Earthshaker. I really just think that's what it is. They're gonna go the Witch Doctor, okay. Rubik Witch Doctor. Heroes with quite a bit of disables given the opportunity to, but no great wave clear other than Rubik right now. No good catch, really. I think Rubik would need a blink to do that. Meanwhile, Shaman, same kind of thing.
Grimstroke's still in the
except
pool too
Shaman's
that we saw banned
big
first.
disable. Wonder if they're gonna go for
Auto-tune's
Alk again. They do not. They go PA.
This honestly seems like a really good Grimstroke game for both teams. If 5 average dudes hadn't first picked the Rubik, but it's like
Even if
Grimstroke
they
Shadow
skipped
Shaman's
on
also
Witch
really
Doctor,
nice.
it would be really good.
Double
'Cause,
coconut, dude.
Double lift is really powerful.
Double.
Can you imagine getting double lift shackled? You know?
True.
That would, oh my god, you'd be out 2 heroes out of the team fight for like 10 seconds.
Basically a
devastating.
Bane
Yeah, literally just a Bane ult.
ulti. Tide Hunter ban seems a little strange, but I guess it's just good into the PA lane. Support your lane. This is probably a Bulljax PA. Not Bulljax playing PA, but a Bulljax Shadow Shaman into
I'm actually not sure. I don't think Bulljax plays Shaman.
I think he does.
I'm on a team. I play League 4. He's on my League 4 team. I
Wait,
don't think
maybe
he
I am
plays
wrong.
Shaman.
Maybe it's Acid Rain. I'm trying to
they're
remember
banning
who
the
played
Tiny.
it last night.
Beast of the East is a Mars Tiny
You're
player. I was
probably
looking at his Dota buff and he has a shit ton of games on him. So they're banning him out. The Tide ban, just good into PA, I'd imagine. PA Shaman, you just don't care about snakes or PA.
Beastmaster is annoying to play against, plus they don't have too much. I feel like they could have gotten away with a Beastmaster pick though on 5 average dudes. It is annoying into evasion.
It's more or less that
You don't have first pick on the second phase.
well, no, I think they could have picked like I don't think they want Beastmaster on their team. And it's not like they want to play against Beastmaster either. So it's more or less to protect like a Jug or something that they're gonna pick. I don't know what you're gonna pick into PA right now, but it has to be protective of what they're going to do into what they want. Because Beastmaster, pretty shit if 5 average dudes picks it. It doesn't really do much against PA at all. She just kind of blinks on your board and you cry. And if the enemy team picks it, it's got to be a counter pick to whatever you're going to pick. Like the thing that comes to mind is Jug. They banned Beastmaster, banned Troll. Looks like they're just scared of Troll. Nebula banned it last game along with Ursa and another hero. I'd like to see a little bit more wave clear come up by Nebula with some go in. Mars is out, so Sand got out too, right?
If anyone's gonna pick Grimstroke, it would probably be Nebula. I don't think you go it right here though. It's not bad with PA, but I don't think
I wouldn't hate it. I'll be honest, I wouldn't hate that. That wouldn't be the worst thing I've ever seen. Sounds kind of cool actually. I'd kind of want to see that.
Even Earthshaker's still in the pool, but you're right with Rubik.
You,
Kind of
you can't do Shaker into Rubik. It seems too bad. He gets a hand on Fissure and you just lose every team fight.
They need some kind of stun though out of this lineup other than Shaman.
They just need someone to go in right now.
It would have been nice to have the Tide Hunter or the Mars, but you can maybe get away with the Pit Lord too. There's some nice steals there for Rubik, but still.
Yeah. It kind of feels weird. You have to pick around what you don't want Rubik to have too.
Sure.
A
It
little
does make
bit.
it harder. I mean, going into a draft like this too, you obviously can't like just focus. Okay, we only want to focus on this Rubik. Like, clearly you don't want to do that either. It's kind of just like, hey, what are some things that just make our game a bit easier?
Honestly, I'd be vibing with like Night Stalker right now. I think a good utility
Could see
Night
it.
Stalker can top the
It's
cake.
good into both those supports right now. Super squishy.
Yeah.
Even like a Spirit Breaker maybe.
Clockwork would be
I've seen
fine.
a lot.
Tusk.
It's the same energy.
That's the Bulljax hero. That's the Bulljax hero right there.
The exact same energy as like Spirit
Clockwork,
Breaker,
yeah.
Clockwork, Night Stalker, just run at people.
Well, that's their going for sure, and a little bit of front line. Which they did need.
It's good with PA. Obviously,
Yeah, it's gonna be a strong lane
Coconut's
too.
kind of annoying, but just don't pull people into your snowball and you're fine. Normally you're not going to anyway.
Doesn't Dagger proc tag team as well?
Yes, I would assume so since Dagger counts as a right click.
Yikes, that sounds annoying.
Well, they still, of course, need the offlaner and 5 average dudes. I think that's what they go for here, just because you still have 2 picks left for Nebula.
I feel so sad that Tide's out right now. Tide was such a good band by Nebula. That's my go-to here.
I mean, they could maybe go for the Pit Lord themselves. They are kind of lacking stun then, with only Lift Coconut. It's very close range stuff. But
Yeah, and they can at least draft that somewhere else. Axe. I don't like that hero a lot right now.
I think it's not great in a PA either, just because Dagger is kind of like the automatic. You can get rid of Battle Hunger from like super far away.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, he wants to pick people off on the waves, and PA has Blur, which doesn't let her really show on waves while clearing them, and it's gonna be hard for him to hunt her down. But hey, this is the beast of US East we're talking about.
Sure.
This man's gonna find a way. They
It
go
gives you some
Ember.
shove too. Like they had heroes to shove lanes last game with Mars, Slark, and they really took advantage of that. Nebula kind of fixing their wave push or wave clear situation with Ember Spirit Tusk.
Mm-hmm.
Tusk is not as great, of course, but still Ember Spirit's decent. Fuck you.
Clearly, just gonna be a
Oh my god. Get this
near
thing
or
out of
near
the chat.
Ember. Still need an offlaner for Cobra. I still think that Nebula needs some front line. 5 average dudes. They're gonna pick up Monkey.
We
Dude.
don't have the offlaner yet, though. Is a Monkey King this early? Like,
And you think about all the heroes that are kind of left in the offlane, like, kind of makes sense.
yeah, but how many counters are there to Monkey? Pango's gone.
And unless
Juan's
Veno is about to
gone.
be picked.
Necro's not a good hero.
Ah,
Venom
Veno
is
is banned. They banned it. All right. If Veno got picked, their game
Sand
was
King's
over.
gone. There aren't a lot left Monkey counters, honestly.
No, there really aren't.
Legion, maybe? No.
Legion's pretty shit in the Monkey.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. I was thinking opposite. Monkey just dumpsters these one, I'm pretty sure.
And it could be a mid too. It might actually be a mid Monkey as well. We actually don't know until
I
now.
think you just have a lot of advantage in the safe lane, though. But the idea that you can flex it is huge.
Because I believe it is a winning matchup against Ember. So. We'll have to see. I believe that is mid Monkey though. Looking for a carry pick here. Doesn't look like there's many. Leave Alex still in the pool. And so is Medusa. If you want to grab like some heavy farmer.
Dude. Medusa, get out of here. Alk being in the pool is kind of surprising, though. You do have a lot of burst for it with PA.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, there aren't
I have
a
no
lot of
idea.
good offlaners anymore. Or at least in this drafting, because Beastmaster would be another.
They
big
did
one.
go
Jesus
Dusa.
Christ,
Ha!
dude. That's
All
some
right.
Bullshit.
Now
This is
you
mid-lane-
cry.
This is mid
Now
lane
you cry.
Dusa.
No, this is side lane Dusa. It's gonna be a
The
Dusa
mid
Witch Doctor
monkey?
lane.
I guess you don't have to worry about the off lane counter then. Screw it, pick AM off lane.
I'd love to see it.
Lion and you max mana drain.
There's
Yeah,
not a
there
lot
isn't
you
a
can
lot.
do.
There isn't a lot. Elder Titan isn't terrible against Dusa. Offlane
Wyvern.
Tusk, I bet.
Nope. Acid Rain's playing the Tusk. It's not offlane Wyvern.
PA. What? Yeah, I don't know if I like this.
The Wyvern pick?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm a huge fan of this Wyvern pick.
What is it? How are you gonna
Think.
kill Dusa in, like 30
Well, hold
minutes
on,
into
hold
this
on.
game?
Alright, think, right? Your PA gets Blink Blade Mail called. You just heal her. It's just a free save. If Tusk can't,
Yeah, I mean,
Wyvern
sure,
can.
but shouldn't Wyvern
If-
just be the support then?
Well, what the fuck is Tusk gonna do against Dusa?
Are you kidding me? This just burst, dude. That at least allows you to end the
That doesn't
game earlier.
matter.
If you get like a Deso or something on him, you can
If-
actually be aggressive.
I think it's fine. Like, I think the only other reason why I would swap Acid Rain, like swap Tusk and Wyvern's positions, would be like Tusk can build Ags and kick Monkey out of Volt. Like, that'd be my only situation where I'd say like, yeah, that's a good idea.
Should have been Darks here. That's what I'm thinking. Because you can punch out of the ultimate, and that's way cooler than kicking.
It's not that big of a distance, is it? I don't know.
I think it's depending on how far you run, right?
I don't know. I've never seen that shard in a game.
It's apparently no. Isn't it the eggs or is it the shard?
It's
You
the
have
shard.
me. It is the shard. Eggs is kind of lame with Ion Shell 2 charges. But
It could have been
it's
a
still
really good
okay.
Darkseer game actually, though, into Dusa.
Yeah. Monkey King Illusion isn't bad either. Obviously, you don't benefit from most of it, but still the right click's nice in the attack range.
Yeah, but this is a hero that wants to build a lot of attack modifiers, and I believe you get them from the wall. So
You do.
it could have been really good.
Or stats.
This game is just on this Wyvern pick. He's starting Crown. Looks like he's gonna do a hammer rush. Oh, this is very entertaining.
What is that Ember taunt? What the fuck?
Have you never seen it before?
Does he just like eat?
He just cuts it up and eats it and bursts out fire.
He doesn't like eat it though. It isn't going to his face. I'll do it again here.
Maybe he'll taunt him.
It's like it's going to his back for some reason. I'm just losing him in the forest. Okay.
Oh, he's
okay.
doing it. He's doing it.
Okay, no, it
Nice.
does kind of go into his mouth. It looked like it was going because of the hat. It kind of makes it hard to see. That's an awesome.
The
taunt,
skin's
though.
fault. It's the skin's fault. Blame the skin.
That skin is insane.
Bulljax is posting scam links into the chat.
That's definitely like a Drake song.
Don't click it. Probably Kids Bop. What's wrong with Kids Bop?
Kids Bop's dope. They
That's the
create
shit.
their own original music now.
What'd you say? They create their own music?
Yeah, there's original Kids Bop songs. I'm pretty sure.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
That shit sounds lit.
No, it's terrible. It's exactly
What?
as bad as you would think. They only have success because they just copy everybody else.
So? That's like half of the people in the world.
It's the pop industry, really, but
I mean, personally, I am entertained by Kids Bop because it is funny. You know, I have a good time.
I
Like, you
mean,
turn on some Kids Bop.
it
You
is
ever hear
kind
the
of
lyrics they
the
change?
age
It's always
to
a good
get
time.
into Kids Bop, like they're basically exploiting children if you think about it, but just don't think about it. It's fine.
How are they exploiting children?
Because like you're not gonna get a career anywhere. Like you're not gonna go up to an employer and be like, "Yo, I was on Kids Bop," and they're gonna be like, "Damn." Like you're not gonna be
You're
able
so
to
right.
use that. Maybe your parents get paid, but you don't see.
Yeah,
any of
put that on
money.
your resume real quick.
You don't see any
Uh,
of that money, dude.
It is true. It's true.
Your parents are just profiting off of you, but I guess that's why people have kids. It's just slave labor.
That doesn't. That's,
Anyway,
that's not
it's
good.
just America things.
Oh, mid lane. Looks like Nier's about to drop. He had to pop himself at the last second, taking
One
one
more right
less
click from
auto. One
Peripheral,
more.
yeah.
He's gonna
Might
die.
die to the tower,
Peripheral,
though.
he
He doesn't have
doesn't
a save for
dodge.
this.
And he's dead too.
Mischief was off by like a second there. I think millisecond almost. He doesn't dodge that
Yeah.
tower right click. Acid Rain going on Notorious too, but he doesn't have the shards. I don't think he gets this kill onto the Witch Doctor. Might still try to chase him down though. He's got the Orb of the Venom, 320 move speed versus 315. Acid Rain not going to chase further.
They ended up tri-laning the first wave bot on 5 average dudes, and Medusa suffered for it really heavily. So she is slacking a little bit right now, losing to the Wyvern on CS.
And again, I think the biggest thing too is just that first couple waves mid lane, and you can kind of see the first blood there going to Peripheral does die immediately afterwards. But if we look at CS, Nier slightly on top, and it looks like Nier might just die again if he can get Jingu stacks up, but it'll be close. Boundless Strike is on cooldown for another 3 seconds. Peripheral.
I don't think you want a tower dive
1
again.
second left, going for the Boundless.
Oh, and
Gets
he's
it.
got him too. Oh, it's so
Just
sad.
has the range.
Yeah, I've been told this is like how the matchup is explained to me. It's skill based, but it's monkey sided skill based.
Yeah,
Like Ember can win this lane, but it's usually Monkey that comes
sure.
out on
I
top.
think the lane's kind of just over now, though. 2 deaths is really hard to bounce back from as
Yep.
an Ember, especially having to walk back to lane. Luckily, Ember is like a hero that can kind of jungle, okay, with Flame Shield.
Yeah, it's level 3 to level 5 on a Monkey King right now. He can't win this lane now. He needs to accept it.
Great start for Peripheral. Not the usual Nier game I'm used to seeing either, where he struggles in the mid lane, but good to see it
Top,
here.
they
Average
did end up
dudes
getting a
for-
kill onto Notorious.
That's just
Yeah.
walking him down with Tag Team, of course. Might even be able to go on to PMA as well, but seems like they're doing a decent job with the offlane Wyvern so far. They're getting a lot of damage in the Medusa, but still not really close to killing. Fume bottom lane on top of the CS charts. Axe just kind of doing his thing of standing in the middle of the wave, pushing it out so that Fume can farm it underneath the tower. Big thing about this too with PAs, since you have the evasion, he doesn't actually have it leveled yet, but as soon as he picks like 1 level up, you can kind of just tank these creep waves underneath the tier 1.
Yeah. It's all going to be about how much pressure this man puts on him. Notorious dying another time to the Wyvern and Tusk combo.
Dude.
They're
It's even
putting
a
in
102.
work.
He
It
doesn't
is
even go
actually. I
1-1.
didn't say anything about it. It is a Bulljack Shaman. I was not aware. I've been lied to.
Looking at the draft, I figured it would be, just because what other hero does he play in this draft? I don't think he plays Tusk that much.
He actually does though.
Really?
I've seen him play Tusk 5. Ooh, Peripheral got baited mid.
I think this might be a hard
Oh,
kill to get, though.
no.
Bulljack's actually rotating, yeah, with the Tusk
Oh,
here
God.
as well. Pretty much guaranteed.
Oh,
Acid
my.
Rain doesn't even right-click him once. Nier gonna get the last hit. Alright, who's winning mid lane now? It's just gotten super confusing.
I don't even know. I think still probably Monkey, honestly.
I think
He's
it's
still a
probably
whole level
Monkey
up.
as well. You can't 1v1 the Monkey as an Ember
But
still.
he's stacking for himself too. Ember's got stacks
It
from him.
lessens the gap, probably.
Yeah. Because, like, I'm looking at it right now. Like, did you see what happened to Monkey there? Like, he was fine, but he went for the 4th stack on Jingu, and as soon as he autoed, they timed out. And he got set to 1, and that's when they TP'd in to save him. It was very unfortunate.
Oh, dope CS by Fume there. They really can't go on the Axe ever. It feels like this is kind of just a free lane for an Axe. You gotta be a little bit careful, Fume, not to get called underneath the wave. But, I mean, like I said, you're constantly gonna be farming underneath your tier 1. He does eventually put the value point in Blur. So, that plus he's got a Ring of Health up now.
Yeah, he's very survivable in this lane. It's gonna take, like, a magic spin for
Yeah.
Fume to
He's
die.
I think the only way he dies is if he just gets called underneath the wave.
Yeah, he needs to get called and then axe
Maybe
spins
maybe
need to be
underneath this
popping off.
giant
Oh,
stack over here. There's a big pull from CB. Nebula did lose game 1, so escape. Maybe they might just be able to go on the axe now.
they
You gotta be a
actually
little bit
might kill
careful
him.
from the spins. Fume actually using the jump there has another dagger very soon. But look at Peripheral with the
Peripheral's here.
rotation. He got a haste rune at the perfect time. It's always the haste rune as he's gonna chase down Bulljax and
Bulljax
look
is
for
down.
Fume
They've
next.
got- they're
and I
on to
don't
Fume now.
think you can survive this as a PA. You can
That's
get
a
all the
double.
misses in the world.
And
Every
he's just
single
gonna TP back
time.
mid.
There's
a happy
always a
man.
haste rune. Although Peripheral might just be dead. Ooh.
He lost a good chunk of HP. If
With
Nier
Tusk
had any
here,
mana
they might just
here,
go on him afterward. Nier, yeah, you're right. Nier without any mana, though, makes this kind of hard. They need to hit the chains, and with the rotation from Notorious as well, Acid Rain gonna instead focus over onto Notorious. This is a pretty easy kill for him if he's able to connect
and
on
he's
the
just
shards.
gonna wail on him. He's got the
still
shards as
saving-
well. I don't think Notorious is making out of here alive. He will get to cancel the Acid Rain Clarity. And
Runs him
almost
down.
died
Bottom
to
lane
Nicholas,
as well.
but in the
Fume
end it
again
didn't
getting
matter.
kind of low. They
Beast of
wanna
the
get
US
Beast of the East
East
gone.
is going to
Yeah.
most likely get taken down by a dagger in the
Easy
bot
dagger.
lane. And Fume's having a decent time now.
Bulljack's not gonna drop either. 42 CS for the Axe, though. He's up by 11.
Yeah, it's a hectic game. Not as one-sided so far, that's for sure. Who do you think's gonna come out on top this game? Who are you thinking?
Is it fair to make predictions like 7 minutes in?
Yeah. What's
I don't
wrong with
know
that?
yet. I think we're gonna.
You don't-
do
you
we
don't
do
have an
Dota
opinion?
Plus? I don't have Dota Plus. It is more interesting in life if you have opinions. Don't give me the Dota Plus. See, you don't want to commit because it's hard to say 100-0. This is who I think is gonna win. I think it's like. It's probably still Nebula favored right now, but I'm not sure. They have a decent amount of push from the Shaman too. What?
It's fair. They are chain stunning up near in the mid lane. He's hit by the Maledict. If he takes too much damage, he will get ticked down.
I think he's gonna
But he
be
pops
fine
the
with
flame guard and
guard.
he looks to be safe.
Yeah. Peripheral still got the Jingy stacks up though.
And
Acid Rain here
Cobra's
with the
got a
chains.
Meteor Hammer
Back on
done.
the Peripheral they go. Tag team as well. He's got another snowball jumping in with the Spirit. Nier gonna try and get the last hit, but it instead goes to Acid Rain Steel.
Ooh.
He'll take the kill. Coconut no bounces.
This is
here.
huge though.
Top lane as
This is
well.
the monkey lead.
Captain Cobra just used his combo to try and bring down PMA. He's getting
Oh my
super low. Look at the
Lord.
right clicks from the Wyvern. He's not going to be able to bring him down.
That's so
But
sad.
Still,
It was
like,
so close. He almost died.
All right, Wyvern offlane is legit. Apparently, you just buy Meteor Hammer.
I had faith. I had faith. All right.
You get instant Meteor Hammer combo. Like, he has like one hero hitting Dusa there, and Dusa is dead.
Yeah, if he has help at all.
Or like if Notorious is just up there and he gets caught in the Winner's Curse, like that's how little health Dusa had after. that
Or if he
engagement.
had boots. If he had boots, any
Probably
other item
that as well.
than just Meteor Hammer, I think that Dusa would have gotten ran
A
down.
couple of things, but he needs the Meteor Hammer to even like start that. Maybe there could be a rotation up here from the Tusk. They're not going to find the Dusa, however. It's just going to be Notorious. And look
Oh,
at the
they
beautiful
got the shards.
shards.
Acid Rain.
Easy kill follow up too.
He's straight
Coconut
getting them.
connects. Nier even rotating up as well. This is kind of a
And
weird play from Nebula though, having Nier rotate
They're
top.
taking this tower out. See, this is what the 5 average dudes should have done from the start in the last game, where they know that Dusa wants to jungle, and Dusa again
Well, sure,
needs her
but
towers
that's
up
what
to
5
jungle.
average dudes did last game by pushing mid. It just wasn't a side lane.
But this tower is gonna open up this area, and then they're gonna collapse on mid most likely. It's good, the good
So
old
it's like
1-2.
one after the other. They just go top and then probably.
Yeah,
into mid.
instead of just brute forcing through the Monkey King in mid, which is going to be really hard to
What?
do. They're actually going over here to contest the
Bulljack's
Dusa
just-
stacks right now.
This is a lot of contesting. They actually dropped the wards. It's stolen immediately. We just have a huge conglomerate of a
going
fight in the middle of
on?
the jungle. Rubik dying. We also have the Winter's Curse coming through, connecting onto two. Dusa getting caught in the middle of that, looking for a call as Beast of the East, but can't quite find it onto Nier. Nier is his main target, but they can't focus him down. Peripheral looking for Fume instead. Fume getting a blink very
Shit.
soon. Look at Beast of the East just get melted.
He's
A
gonna
couple of
die
right
too.
clicks more, and he's gone. Fume blinking
They
back in for the
dodged
kill.
on Fume.
Peripheral gets the
Fume's
Jingu stacks up.
got
The
the
Balance
dagger.
Strike connecting,
Oh,
but
the
there's the
miss.
miss.
He
Not
does
getting a
hit.
second one as Peripheral eventually gets the kill. Nier needs chains
They've
in a
got the
bit
chains
here.
near the
Probably not
snakes.
going to drop on Peripheral. It's a little hard to dive for this as he does pop the wand, gets a bit of health back, goes for the right clicks back
Oh, and he's
into
dead
Nier, but
now.
it's not going to be enough.
Can't get the Jingu stacks in time. What the hell just happened? The biggest fight you've ever seen this early on in a jungle.
There were too many snakes on the ground, in my opinion.
Fun
That
little
was
fight,
an
though.
insane fight. And look, Cobra's just back at the top tower again, just chilling.
Walrus punch back up. I don't know if they can bring down PMA, but he is pretty low on mana. But that snake should bring him decently close. Illusion room used, but just slightly missing the shards there. It doesn't really have teammates to help. Captain Cobra still just sitting top, doing a nice job of getting 5 average dudes to rotate
Cobra.
up here. Might die for this though.
Oh, but he flies towards the trees, looking to
Monkey
create the space.
is one of the heroes that can chase this, though. Of course, is back in the top lane. Nier
Ever's
actually
here,
rotating
though.
up, taking a lot of
Nier's
damage.
pressured
Notorious
out a bit.
slowly dropping
And
down.
oh my god, he makes it
actually
out.
cut the tree that Peripheral was sitting on.
Oh my god, his Q ran out and it
Yeah.
cut the tree.
Perfect timing.
Oh,
there.
that's beautiful, actually. That's just luck, I think. But it's beautiful luck.
Nier as well back in the top lane. They're going to try and go on the supports on the
Now
back
Acid
side.
Rain's taking
Down
out the
goes
supports.
Witch Doctor. Peripheral trying
Nier's
to turn
over
it
here
with the
to
Boundless
assist
Strike,
Acid Rain
but
as well. They've
not
got
quite doing enough
snakes
damage
up in
as
just a
Boljack's
second
dropping
for him.
the snakes, but he can't
Oh
get
no.
the shackles off.
Oh no, they stole the snakes again.
It was so close, but I don't think he gets the snakes off here unless he drops it right now. Now it does
He
go for it,
does!
but they could just walk
Another
away.
double
They've taken
snakes
the
in the
tower.
top lane
Back
now.
on the CB they go. The Rubik dropping, and Acid Rain probably going to pay for this with his life, but at least he got that range creep CS
He got
as
the
well.
snowball away as well.
I think
he might
Peripheral
not
can
actually
chase
pay
him
for it with his
down.
life.
Oh no, Peripheral actually focusing back onto Boljax as there's the dunk there. Captain Cobra may be thinking about going on Beast of the East. Is going to get the call in a
Okay.
couple of creep ways, but
This guy's
only gets
good.
2 spins there. Captain Cobra getting kind of low, goes for the Winner's Curse back into the Meteor Hammer. Does he have time
He's
for
got the
this?
Meteor Hammer
Does
as well.
miss it just barely. I think it would have been the kill, but the chains
It's
here
the
from
damage
Nier
there.
eventually
The
finish
dunk
him off.
just wasn't there in time.
We also lose
And
Monkey.
Fume's coming in.
1v1. Fume just cleaning up. Monkey cleaning up Notorious now as well.
What the hell is going on this game?
Fume is
He's going
just
for another one. He's on
going
Rubik now.
aggressive all time right now. Lift back into him. Does have a blink as well. That's actually
He
a
stole the
cute
blink
little
and
play
blinks
from
away.
CB.
My lord. We got an action-filled game. And Deuce is just chilling in the triangle.
That's the
Got
meta.
another double
That's,
snakes
That's
use.
definitely just the meta. It's just like, oh, where's the core? Oh, they're probably in the triangle.
Except Fume. Fume's killing in the
Fume
top
is
lane.
like, who knows? It seems like kind of a weird play for him to be there, but hey, it pays off.
Hey, it's getting kills. He's top net worth, you know. He's chilling.
Season opening. Now he'll back up to the triangle. Maybe give it to Nier. Who knows?
The monkey is going Witchblade. I have,
There's also a really early Spirit Vessel on Ember, by the way.
Yeah, I have to give it to Nier. He has done an amazing job coming off that pretty shitty 2-death laning stage. Just bouncing back. I'll give him that. He is playing really well with the lead. With the start he was given, he is
I should probably be
owning.
Somehow Axe still on top of the CS chart, surprisingly, but Fume highest on net worth as they do
He
go
has
for a bit of a
Blink.
smoke. Winner's Curse is up as well. A bit of a D ward here.
They
on the
might run
Sentry.
into monkey.
They're gonna find it's decent for them to find Beast of the East. They do run underneath a ward here. Bulljax is gonna.
I don't think
D-ward
they
it.
know about this blink yet.
Beast of the East hiding in the trees. They don't want to commit too hard for this, but they will get him inside the
Oh,
chains.
it's
Look
a
for the Winner's Curse
great double
afterwards too. There's
chains.
a nice Monkey King ult as well onto 2 as they keep Nier locked in as well as
They've got
Captain
him
Cobra.
stunned. They've got
Captain
the
Cobra
curse
gets
off
the
in
ult
the
off.
end.
It's a 2-for-1. As they clean up the 2 heroes that got chained initially, but look at PMA go, looking for the ult. He gets the right click. No, it actually doesn't
Oh,
come through.
no
The
way.
regen being popped, but Nier's
He
completely
got
out of
tossed out
remnant
of.
charges.
But look, they might lose their mid tower for
I
this.
don't think they lose. It's too healthy right now. They popped
They
the
made it back
Fortify.
to it in time.
I don't think they find Acid Rain. I think he's fine.
No, it doesn't look like they will.
He didn't even need to do the shards play. That was kind of risky, honestly. But
Peripheral got his ult off before Curse came out at all. So he's feeling himself up a little bit.
he
Having
doesn't
a
quite
great
have vision
time.
on him in the trees there.
His mid tower is getting quite low. They keep running at it. I think that might be their problem
I don't
on
think they need to
Nebula.
run
They
at it,
just
though.
keep
It's-
running in mindlessly. Yeah, they're gonna take the mid tower now.
Hammer too. Yeah, Captain Cobra getting the last hit. Witch's Blade to follow.
He's
that.
also going Witchblade.
PMA has all the space in the
That
world right
sounds
now
lit.
too. It's the triangle plus this bottom lane here.
They've got the blink dagger, looking for the blink call on Cobra.
Bit of a jump. But
Shaman
can they follow
is
this
here.
Up with anything.
Snowball, of course, doesn't pull him in. He's going super deep with this. His Acid Rain might just be...
And he is in the middle of them now.
It's going to be a 1-for-1.
He understands.
The two supports dying. No, Acid
It
Rain,
might
actually,
not
he's
be
healthy
1
for now.
one.
Gets
They
the
get
dunk.
the dunk off in the
heal
end,
right
but they're
top
on
of that,
Rubik now.
And CB going to be next. It looks like Nier just running him down with the Spirit Vessel. So it turns into 2-for-1. Nebula coming out on top. And Fume with
Nebula
the
really
Fury up.
needs to have someone push this top wave out. Oh,
They
and
have
there goes
decent
Fume.
positioning against this Deucer right now. They're not quite pushing around to the triangle, though. I thought they might rotate up to the high ground there and take the
Yeah,
final
but her
farm.
team is struggling a little bit. They're holding on, but not extremely
Not a bad
well.
start
And
for
they are
Deucer,
starting to
though.
get these towers.
Still
you
only
know,
behind by 500 gold.
you gotta understand, right? It's I'm gonna say the same thing I pretty much said last game. Nebula, right? They're dire. Fume's about to get his Deso soon. They're gonna
Nier
push
getting
this top
called up
wave.
in the
They've
mid
already
lane,
got
but
the
do they
mid
have?
wave.
He's getting 0 spins on
Roche.
these beast. I have never
He
seen
might
somebody.
actually die here. They have
He
the
might,
vessel,
yeah, he
right?
might just get turned on. Maledict as well back on the Nier, and Nier getting taunted up again is able to back off, but there's the turn.
Poor
And then
Notorious.
I don't think he dies though. No meteor
He does
hammer.
not, but neither does Nier.
This is such a low cooldown ulti now.
He is out of vessel charges currently.
Bull
And they
Jack's gonna
snakes top.
drop the ulti top. Not gonna kill it, because they do pop the Fortify.
But it is their fort. It is pretty huge. Ah, I see. I was wondering why he chickened a creep here.
It's just to prevent
So
the
he
wards,
doesn't
too.
take it on Rubik. That's a smart play. He's got the Witchblade on Monkey, which if you didn't know, does affect every soldier in his ult separately.
What?
Yep.
Ew,
It is a
This is
very
still-
huge
this is-
slow. It is very.
Slowing
It's
by
like
Thunder dealing
think
one time. You don't have
about
a lot
when
of ink,
Basher
though.
was on him. Like when you can have Basher Monkey King on his ult. It's kind of like that. It's very good.
I'm just
They
gonna
do
call-
find out
This looks like a
Acid
free
Rain.
test
He's
kill.
gonna get chained up quite hard. He's got the snowball to stall, but I don't think he has a way of getting
time.
out. So he just takes the last hit and calls it a day.
We'll try and find. Where's Few-Man? Actually, they're gonna get a jump onto the Rubik in the mid lane with the shackles. CB going.
It's
for
a
the
really
lift
big
afterwards,
kill.
but
This
still,
is more vessel charges for Nier. He's got his 2 charges
Got a
now.
haste turn too, of course.
And Axe is getting close to this. He's closing in on his blade mail. Deuce's got her Manta now. And I believe Fume should have his Deso coming out very shortly. 600 gold. Got more of a brawling type game than one-sider, which is very interesting.
Manta up. Scotty being worked on for PMA, but he's still he's about 1/3 of the way to this Scotty. So still a little bit more time yet.
Yeah. And it's really gonna be how much work does the Scotty put in when you have a Wyvern in the game. I really want to see. I'm like cheering for Wyvern a bit. I really want to see this. I'm all into weird picks, and this shit's some whack
I
shit.
thought
and I
Wyvern
like
was
it.
going Witch's Blade, honestly, but he's actually got Grofo plus. Wait, is Witch's Blade actually coming out on the courier?
Yeah, I believe it's out on Courier right now. They
Yes,
are
it
paying the
is.
Roche. They have Snakes up. Looks like they're gonna take it with Snake's Deso.
His does like
Is their plan.
significantly more damage. It's almost 100 ins compared to just 60 for Monkey King.
Yeah, it's quite a bit. The slow is very strong too.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
And
But doesn't
this
actually
is just
show,
ages.
does it not affect Roche? That might be a thing. Does it jump forward onto peripheral, try and lock
think
it down?
so.
Does not have the chains quite yet, but we'll lock him down eventually. Could go for the Winner's Curse here too.
Oh
here comes
my
the right clicks
God.
from Captain Cobra.
The
trying to turn it
Witchblade
into
and
call missed,
everything.
actually.
Acid Rain he's
It's blinking
into.
in. Acid Rain just going full
Holy
force
shit.
here. Gets peripheral. It is going to be a trade, but I think
You
pretty
take
worth
those.
it. The blink already up on the Tusk as the call eventually goes out onto the Wyvern. Doesn't really have a save for now, but is able to walk away. Goes for the kill.
And they're
Fume,
diving.
just
Fume's here with his
exploding the Witch
Desolator.
Doctor. PMA with a nice ulti in the middle of this fight. Fume trying to look away from it, but he can
Oh, he gets
eventually.
the blink
gets
out in
very
the end.
close. The Rubik lift there, trying to give him a bit more space to finish off the Stone Gaze. Is PMA gonna get chased down by Nier? Looking for
Oh, he
the
has
chains,
no,
keeping
he
him
has
locked
no
in. He's
mana
got
on Nier
Manta.
though.
He's got Manta as well on the Medusa, so. Roche gone. Who picked that up actually? Is it Fume? Yeah. Everybody back up. Might look for the defense here. Do not want to give away this mid tier 2 for free. Beast of the East
Axe
looking
coming
for
in
it.
with
Does
the
get the blink
smoke.
called.
Beast of
Not
the
a
East.
save for now. Is Cobra going for the heal? They don't have too much magic
hold
damage
him.
for this, but I think Peripheral just gonna clean him up afterwards.
He is gonna
No
die.
real way.
Fumes in
Again,
on the side,
we
getting
lose
a
the Witch
trade.
Doctor. Chains back into Beast of the East. They want to cancel this blink as much as possible. As Fume blinking on the backside cannot get a crit
CB.
there. So now Fume has to back away. Bulljack's making some space as well. Goes for the punch back into Beast of the East. They
Oh
bring
my
down the
lord,
Axis.
they get another pick as well. Fume with the triple.
Can he turn it into
monkey
more? The
ult,
Monkey
but he
King ult,
can't keep
comes
him there.
through. They just walk outside of it.
Now
and
Fume's on
back
Dusa
Fume
right
onto
now.
PM.
Nothing
Is this
really
a kill though?
PMA
it's
can
not
do.
like a lot of damage. He doesn't have a stun though. You're gonna look
but
for
he does force
Peripheral
her
as
to TP
well. They
back
have
there.
no chains
Looking
running
for Monkey
forward. They
right
find him
now.
on the tree, stunning him up. They get on top of him. They
Gets
need to get a
off.
blink here though. Cancel these leaps. The chains as well, keeping him locked in. They go for Notorious again.
Oh my god.
Witch Doctor
Notorious
is just dead for
again.
the 3rd time in the last minute.
Fume's going up high ground, dude. He gives no shits.
He's got Maledict
It's
on top of him.
respectable.
He's got the Aegis. Like, yeah, no fear. Nebula
They've got
looking a lot
snakes up,
better.
looking
this
maybe
game, I
snakes
think.
mid tower here.
Really giving Fume a little
Yeah,
bit
they go
more
ahead and
space.
snake
Bulljack's
mid.
down. They have a Fortify though if they want to save this, but they might just be able to kill the wards
Might.
anyway. Yeah, it's not gonna fall.
It's taking quite a bit of damage.
There's a
almost
DD
done.
on Fume now. I think they just fight. I think they just
Oh
go
no.
again.
Oh no. He does have blade mail.
Round
Axe
3.
has the
What
blade mail.
round is it at this point? That's the call missed. Beast of the East.
Oh,
A slight
CB,
miss
you
jump
don't
there. They
even
might
know
have
what's
to
coming,
back
buddy.
off slightly.
By
CB
CB.
just getting exploded. That's the DD. Doesn't even get a single
Oh,
crit
that's
until the very
a
end.
curse.
Notorious
There's
dead yet
Notorious
again.
gone
PMA having to pop the
again.
ulti. They'll just walk away, turn around. Beast of the East
Oh
doing
my
a lot
god.
of damage from the crit there. You
Fume's
get
dead. The
rid of
DD
Aegis.
really
That's
didn't pay
just
off in the end.
Unfortunate.
He just one hit himself.
Dude, that's like immediate crit after that too. Like, ugh.
And mid tower's gone. Poor Fume. He actually crit himself.
Some fortunate timing there. Loses the Aegis, loses the DD, but you still take the tier 2 mid lane. Opens up the outpost.
They're gonna move towards it. Grab.
And I
Most likely top
I
tier
think
next.
Nebula is doing a lot of what 5 average dudes did to them too. They're forcing PMA to kind of like show up to these fights that you don't necessarily want to be at. I think it was like 10
Yeah.
minutes ago at this point I said Dusa was a third of the way to Scotty since he was trying to go it so early, but it's just taking quite a while. He hasn't really had a chance
Yeah, like
to farm.
they're really doing a good job in imitating on what they did last game. They're putting the pressure up, but they're fighting quite a bit, and they're forcing them to fight.
Yeah, and it's not even
how
necessarily-
many times has Notorious died?
It's not like they're looking for the Medusa either. They're just forcing him to show up to fights by taking critical points in the map.
And Nier's doing a great job. He's staying on dangerous waves, just getting out scot-free because he really just can't be pressured in the end. He's gonna step
You're
up for
gonna go
Beast of
the
the
Battle
East
Hunger
and
back on it. Didn't
pressure
have
with
lockdown for Nier though.
what
Nier
he
could
has.
keep going on Beast of the East, but I think it's kind of risky to dive for this. Oh my gosh,
but
Acid Rain
doesn't give a
again.
shit.
Notorious just gonna drop. This is a
Oh my
rough Witch
lord.
Doctor game. CB probably as well. Is gone.
And there he goes. He's gonna die to Fume.
And double kill for Fume. 12, 2, and 3 at this point. PMA still just farming the bot lane.
Are they gonna push high ground? It does look like this. I don't even know if there are side lanes in this game. This has just been a barrel down mid. This is quite literally just a barrel down mid. They've got the snakes.
They're up 11k. They don't have Aegis, but yeah, with the snakes, they might just be able to take a tier 3, then back off. I
Doesn't
don't know
look
if
like
you commit
Fume
for
really
the
wants to hit it.
advance.
He's still really scared of this.
They see
axe, I'd
Peripheral in
say.
the trees, and immediately he's like, "Oh shit, I've been spotted." They will go for Notorious.
Oh
Look
my
at
god,
this,
and
dude.
Notorious, he's dead again.
Or
is
no,
he?
he's actually not. He's
Axe
still
call
surviving. There's an
wasted,
axe
though.
call to save him. Look at the snowball too. A sick play as Fume pops the BKB. Is a little bit deep right now. Needs a target to blink back to. Near giving his
He's
body
out.
some space.
That was the one thing stopping Fume from hitting high ground, though. It was this axe. Is the threat of the BKB or the blade mail call is just too much for him, and with that threat gone, I mean, they've just done a great job. They're keeping them on the high ground. Their Deuce's in their base right now. And looks like Cobra wants to just
Cobra.
go for a greedy Meteor Hammer. He is going to get the heal maybe with just enough, and the Fade Bolt's there to stop it.
That's like, I have this, I want to use it. Mir gonna get snowballed up from this stolen
And
snowball.
here
CD
comes
just
Fume.
dead. Mir running up to the high ground. They can't really kill PMA, but still.
They've
do get
got the
chains
shackle on
top
the
of
other
Peripheral.
side.
They don't
Monkey,
have
he's
quite a grab
trapped.
for Peripheral
And
just
he's
gone.
down too.
No BKB up on the Monkey King yet.
Axe
BCB
is
is
here,
looking
it's a
in, get a
huge
nice
call.
2-man. Again, the crit's
Oh,
coming through, but
no.
look at the
Oh,
snowball.
Acid Rain
the
with the
save there every
huge
single
snowball.
time from Acid Rain. Back into the right clicks they go. Beast of the East getting super low from the urn. Does drop eventually. As look
And
at
the
the grab
Taurus is
from
down again,
Voljax.
too.
PMA, the lone survivor here. Peripheral even using a buyback. My
14k
goodness.
lead now. It feels like just massacre has been happening for the past 10 minutes in the mid lane.
This is a hell of a game from Nebula. Like, everybody's playing on top of their game right now. Acid Rain making some 6 saves. Fume.
That call was so good, and it just got negated by Acid Rain. He has the blink. He is actually going the axe to kick Monkey out of his ult like a gamer.
I mean, it's better
That is-
than the shards. The frozen sigil shard is so bad.
I could see the shard actually being pretty good against Deuce in this game.
Maybe.
But
I guess
yeah,
Dusa doesn't
I'm,
really
I'm
feel like
happy
a hero
to see
you're
he's
gonna kill.
just trying to game on him.
Oh,
They are
never mind.
closing in on Deuce right now. Bulljax, I'm not sure if he knows it right now.
Scotty is up on PMA. Yeah. I don't think they see the Dusa.
Oh, he has Scotty now. He's going Scotty in
Nier's gonna
KB.
pop the
Nier.
smoke too with the Invis rune. There's a blink call on Beast of the East if he wants to use it, but they gotta be careful on Nier. You don't just want to get called and caught out right now.
I don't think they have the damage to kill him.
Basically just be the right clicks. There's a regen rune way back in the river too if Nier wants to go and pick that up.
Fume's got a basher now too. Fume is scary.
17,
He went
16K
blur
gold
evasion.
lead. Jumping forward is Captain Cobra.
I imagine they're just gonna kind of wait till next Roche. They might be waiting for the Tusk axe to come out. I'm a little surprised they're waiting right now, especially since the last like 10 minutes has been gooning. It's kind of weird that it's slowed down now.
Probably just focus, take a tier 2. Roshan is back up too, and they just haven't checked it yet.
It is. As soon as they check, maybe Bulljax will. Bulljax has a blink now as well. Like, if you look at the item progressions now, you've got Blink and Ags on this guy, on Tusk. You have Blink Shaman. I guess Wyvern really hasn't gotten any item progression other than the 4 staff. They're going Pike, though. You've got Basher, and what's Nier got? Nier's got his Shivas now. They're just decked. They've just got items. Meanwhile, like, Monkey's struggling to get his BKB. And they're just gonna keep slow pushing right now. Really like. I actually kind of wish that like Cobra or someone would pick up like an E-Blade to have another save for like Axe Call or something. You just E-Blade so you don't kill yourself. A Vlad's would be a really good purchase from like Acid Rain, I think. They are gonna go ahead and pick up the next Aegis. Cheese and Aegis online now. Probably just gonna start gooning again. There is a DD bot lane. Let's see if they spot it. But Dusa is gonna deny it.
Yeah, I mean, even if Acid Rain picks it up, it's still useful, I guess. But the fact that you deny it for Fume is huge.
Very, very well played by Medusa. If she gets DD, I think the game just is ending. Now it's up to Fume and the boys to close out the game. They've got Deuce on our high ground, kind of scared to leave base right now, and we'll see what happens next. They've got the Aegis Monkey looking a little scared here, looking like they're gonna try to go for this last tier 2.
I don't think Nier knows he's over here. Like, he doesn't have
He
vision on
doesn't.
any of this. Oh my god. He doesn't even get the courier last hit. Only at Echo Saber. Oh, Nier is jumping over, trying to get vision here. Catches him. Does not have the sleight of
Oh,
fist
he didn't go
chains,
for the
though.
slight chains.
I think he saw him there because the Shivas did connect.
Yeah, the Shivas hit him. Maybe he just didn't react fast enough, or his
Is
camera.
that
I'm not
BKB
sure.
on Monkey yet? Oh no, he's very close though. About 1,000 build. I don't know if he's gonna have it before the next fight. Dude, this is
It depends
just
when the next
disgusting.
fight is, I guess.
Imagine like if you get eggs on this Wyvern, like this is just insane.
I agree. He's got the Aegis on Fume right now, so he's not really too afraid. And this coconut is ruining them. Oh, he's got Abyssal now.
All tier 2 is gone. They haven't taken a tier 3 yet, but mid is super low, so if they do eventually win a fight here, it's basically Megas, I think. Really easy to
Oh,
just
looks like they're
rotate
going
through.
on Dusef potentially.
Is that the hero
And
you want to
he's just gonna
initiate
meta.
on, though? I think it might be Beast of the East as your main
I think you
jumping point.
definitely need to take out Axe. Fume can still probably die to Blade Mail Call. Unless he's saved.
Probably just drop the wards on the high ground with your creeps. Of course, you have the Fortify still for Dire, but Radiant has the same thing. Eventually lose the tier 3. Just, oh my
Oh,
goodness,
and there goes
CB
Rubik.
with the Abyssal deleted. We'll immediately buy back, but 1 life gone, tier 3 gone in the mid
They've
lane. Look at
smoked
the
the-
initiation
Oh,
here from
no.
Wyvern. It's just so easy. All of his mana completely
All
gone.
of the Dusa mana is gone.
He does
Deuce
have
has to walk
snakes
back to
up
base
still,
now.
though. Just make him a bit of space. Winter's Curse, of course, being down for a
That's
little
gonna
bit.
be Rax.
Rax mid for sure. I don't know if that guarantees tier 3, though. We're still gonna have a fight here.
I don't think they're that afraid. They really haven't used too much. They just do snakes.
The call
They
just
do
barely
catch
on the
that
side for
Cobra.
Captain Cobra. There
And
is a
there's
save there with the
Notorious
snowball
down on the
jumping in. They're going to
side.
clean up Beast of the East. He's gone. Peripheral as well,
Fume's
getting gone.
going
2
for
buybacks
Monkey.
being popped as well. Captain Cobra in the middle. Monkey all peripheral, just getting right click down. Look at the heal there from the Rubik. A nice
Oh,
play from
no,
CB
the
to keep his
Rubik.
core alive, but he's still going to drop Fume blinking back in. Gets tunneled up by Beast of the East as well as the Maledict coming
Oh,
through.
it kinda
Notorious with
kicks
the
him
nice
out,
ultimate
too.
on 2. Gonna get cleaned up by Fume afterwards as the Witch Doctor falls. PMA trying to hold his own against 3 heroes here. 4
There has
heroes
to be
if you
another
count the
call
Tusk inside
soon.
the snowball. Another heal from Rubik. Blink and call. He's still got the Aegis though. Will again crit himself with the Blade Mail, but that's a
Aegis.
dieback for Beast of the East if he falls here. PMA and CB,
Believe
the
this
lone
is
survivors. CB's used the buyback. PMA still has a buyback, of course, but I don't think you can do it alone if you lose CB here. Bulljack's falling to the right clicks, but the snowball afterwards. No buyback for Deuce. Actually, did he use his
And they're
buyback?
going tier 4s.
No, he doesn't have the gold for the
GG is
buyback.
called.
PMA calls it.
29k lead, just a goon fest down the mid lane, it felt like. But some really good fights coming out, and Nebula finding their stride in the game, just putting the pressure on kind of like 5 average dude did game 1. They really adjusted and did really
think
well.
Nebula kind of did it better though, because like you said, instead of forcing it down mid, they were like, let's go take top first, and then let's rotate through mid because as
They
soon as you
also
take
put
that
a
top
really
lane-
good They put a really good influence on Roche. They didn't skip Roche. They did it when they felt like they needed to.
That's
and
right. Like
then
this
they
game
pushed with
ends
it.
a lot earlier. Wait, when did last game end? I feel like that game went to 40.
It was actually the same time pretty much. Both were like 30-minute games.
Yeah, it was 36 minutes actually. I guess the first one just felt a bit longer since 5 average dudes was like stomping from minute 1, but it took a little bit. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that is it. 1-1 for Nebula. Of course, we just had the BO2s tie. Fume having a nice game too. 21-2 on him. Just kind of a good bounce back there from Nebula. Anything else to add? I mean, it was pretty much 2 stomps almost. I mean,
Not really. Yeah, it was literally quite just 2 stomps.
both
As,
games went post 30 minutes, but one team definitely felt in control for most of the games.
Yeah, it was always one team was in control. It was quite insane. I think Nebula played a bit better in the series. Just they persevered a little bit harder than 5 average dudes did in game 1. Like if you compare the 2 games and how they were stomped,
Mhm.
like I still believed that 5 average or that Nebula could have like made some plays to come back, but it just felt like whenever 5 average dudes was put on the back foot, they just didn't know what was going on.
Yeah.
And
Could
maybe
agree
it
with
was
that.
their draft, and maybe it was a bunch of things, but the fact that Nebula kind of knew
So
what was going on when they were behind,
you do
and they
have
played a bit more
to
organized.
you do have to apologize to Captain Cobra for flaming him after game 1 in his Sand King.
No, I still feel right about flaming him after game 1. Although I'm
What
really
about this
hyped for the
game?
Wyvern.
If you're gonna flame somebody, you have to
No, no, no,
compliment
no.
them. You have to balance it out.
Oh no, I agree. The Wyvern was genius, dude. I already said that. I was Wyvern since the pick, dude.
That's just the
I'm on.
draft, though. Like, you gotta compliment his gameplay, unless it was his
What do you
idea.
mean? He was just doing shit all game. It was just good. It was beautiful. Acid Rain had some amazing saves. Fume just playing with a giant dick. Near stomping after losing, like dying twice in lane. Cobra just, I don't even think he had a like downside. He just stomped the shit.
Okay.
Game 1 was
It's
the
a pretty good
downside.
compliment.
Like the Meteor Hammer rush. Like you saw what he did to the Dusa.
Yeah,
He shoved
That's
Deuce out of
legit.
the lane. I'm not sure you thought that was how it was gonna go.
I did not. I definitely did not. A hero with, like, infinitely worse net worth. You look at the net worth on 5 average dudes, too. It's Deuce at 16k, and then everybody else below 10k. Like,
Yeah, and it's
rough.
really rough. It is a really hard game for them to play when the pressure's turned up, when the PA pick into the 2 squishy supports. I'm sure
oh, yeah.
CB and Notorious felt that quite a bit. They have Notorious has quite the death count, and I believe that was a lot of PA too. Yeah, he died 8 times to PA. It's quite sad. It just shows that they just the PA pick was actually really well planned.
Oh, good bounce
Executed.
back from Nebula. Will be a 1-1. That's it. Thank you, Matjoman. I know you're streaming, like, constantly, so if you ever want to watch POVs of lads games, Matjoman. I think you normally post or stream in Discord too.
Yeah,
Right.
sometimes whenever I'm feeling it.
I think I follow you. Whenever you're feeling it. Okay, so it's not every game. Anyway,
It's
go
not.
check that
It
out.
used to be every game, but it's not anymore. Our comms are a little sad, so I don't post them.
You just
I
gotta
don't
be
think everyone
happier.
needs to hear us having marital problems in Discord.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's sad. All right. Well, we'll end on that note. Thank you, Matt Yaman.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you everybody else for watching. Peace.